What is Battlecourt Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Sherry, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battlecourt game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battlecourt Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battlecourt Jai-Alai.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battlecourt Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and Fireballs. And with that, I'd like to welcome everybody back to another edition of the Fall 25 Battlecourt season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you tonight's matchup between the Renegades and the Fireballs. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Doing great. It's been fantastic Battlecourt all week long. Of course, we'll continue that tonight and into tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty big game day here. A lot of playoff implications as well for both sides. First time these two teams matched up, that was back early in the season on September 17th. That was won by the Renegades 4-2. Since that point, the Renegades have fallen off a bit. The Fireballs have started to figure some things out, but we'll see what happens out there on the battle court tonight. Beginning with Division 5 doubles, we will see Flores and Ben out there for the Renegades as they take on Joseph and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Now, Flores and Ben just 1-5 this season. Their only win came against Joseph and Ikeda, who are still 0-6. Looking for that first win. Could get it tonight here. It'll be the Renegades with control of the first serve to begin all matches. That's Flores and Ben right here to get the game day started.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first match for the game day. Flores has the serve for the Renegades. There's the serve. We begin. Ikeda from the forehand. Low and inside. Ben moves up. tip ball. First point goes to Joseph Ikeda of the Fireballs. Joseph serves.
So when these two teams matched up back on September 17th, it was the first match for Joseph and Ikeda. That time, Joseph was playing in the backcourt. And
they made a switch at some point, I remember, after that.
They've switched. So this is a different looking team. They got the stronger player, Ikeda, in the back now. We'll see how that changes it up.
2-all attempt, hit the pad, and the pad is bad. That's a second point for Joseph and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Joseph serves.
And even though Flores and Ben won, I mean, this match went all 3 sets. I mean, kind of tight the whole way, but then Flores and Ben 6-1 in the 3rd set. I'm expecting a little more fire from this Fireballs team today, though.
I mean,
no pun
Ben
intended.
loves that 2-all that he worked on right there, but
oh, and then a tip.
that ball's tipped and scoring. That's a 3rd point for Joseph and Ikeda. Joseph serves.
Yeah, and you got to remember back to that match, Joseph missed, I think it was, 4 or 5 serves in the backcourt. I mean, just to get the point started, and it's hard to overcome missing, 60%, 70% of the balls in one set.
Well, now that he's on the serving end of the ball, he's done quite well.
He's done a great job so far.
Flores makes the catch. There's the backhand. Ikeda will let it pass. Forehand rebote to the inside. Flores reaches in. Backhand. Ikeda, forehand rebote. Ben, winding up. That 2-all caught the pad. That's 4 points for Joseph. And Ikeda of the Fireballs. Joseph serves.
Well, it been a little off to start this match. I mean, just missed the serve right off the tip of his cesta, and the 2-wall attempts he's had have both been hooked low.
I mean, if a player wants to stand out there and throw 2-all after 2-all, there's nothing that prevents them from doing that. But as a general rule of thumb in high life, something's not working for you, step away from it, do the easy stuff consistently, and then get back to it.
Yeah, if Ben can just pass and try to get the ball to Joseph, that could work well too.
Rebote forehand. Flores on the move, makes the catch. Oh. Beautiful catch by Ikeda. Here's Ben. Ben from the 10 line. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Flores on the scoop. Backhand. Passes. Dropping. Saved by Ikeda. Flores up high. Split placement. Scoop by Joseph. Sent back. Ben for the rebote. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Caught in the air by Ben. Ikeda at the 10 line, reaches up. Picada, big kick. Caught by Ben at the 11. Rebote at the sidewall, saved just above the pad. Flores is there. Rebote forehand. Flores goes in on the right side, sends it back to pass. Cut in the air by Ikeda. Lower and harder. Ben for the scoop. What a play at the sidewall.
Yeah, it really was.
Here's Ikeda, backhand. Flores at the 7 line. Ikeda from the 13. Flores again, backhand, 2-all. Caught in the air, dropped. That's a point for Flores and Ben of the Renegades. Flores has the serve.
I like how aggressive Flores was in that point. I mean, stepping in front of a couple, cutting them off, throwing some shots, moving the defense around. I mean, that's what you have to do. If you're going to play this rally game with Ben and Ikeda in the backcourt, I mean, you got to favor Ikeda. He's got years of experience, more consistent catcher. But Flores can do some damage up there, and they got to test Joseph, who's been struggling with the catching so far this season. First point up there on the board for the Renegades.
Ikeda on the catch. There's the backhand to the inside. Ben looks for the rebote. Ikeda calls for it.
Good communication.
Soft carom. Scores on the second bounce. 5 points for Joseph and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Possible set point.
Yeah, Flores just found himself trapped inside here. Ikeda actually does a really good job. If Flores doesn't see him, and then when he gets that throw off, you see both Renegades to the inside of the court.
It pretty much well telegraphed to Ikeda where to throw the ball.
Pretty simple. Just got to execute. He did. Now 5-1, a chance to take this first set. Oh.
Flores steps back and picks that serve. That's bold. Catch by Ben. Carom. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Cortada. Ben moves up. What a catch. Hard to the inside. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand. Passing. Rebote. Rebote for Ben. Ikeda takes it on the bounce. Back to the inside. Hard. Ball tipped. Point and set for Joseph and Ikeda. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Play our next set.
There it is, 6-1. Ikeda and Joseph setting the tone there in that first set. I mean, coming off a loss against this team, you know, it's exactly how you want to start out. Come out hot, take the lead, don't give it up, and I mean, 6-1, pretty dominant the entire way.
You're watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on the fireballs. See Arats, Lalu with the hoodie on in the back, Ikeda and Joseph winning that first set.
Yeah, pretty standard game day today with 2 singles matches and 4 doubles matches. Up next, we'll see Goanaga against Arutia Division 2 singles. Then we'll go Division 2 doubles with Gosheri and Ben against Lalu and Arats. Back to singles, Division 5 matchup between CRB and Cabrera. Then 2 doubles to close out the day. First, we'll see Gosheri and Migarena against Arutia and Arats. That's Division 1. And then Goanaga and CRB against Lalu and Ikeda. That's Division 4 to close things out. These 2 teams come into this game day. Fireballs in 3rd place in the standings. Renegades in a tie for 4th place. But after tonight, the Renegades will only have 4 game days left, and the Chargers, who are the next closest team, would have 6 game days. So pretty big for the Renegades here to just get some points on today. They don't need the full point, but half a point would go a long way.
Got about 25 seconds until we begin our next set. There you see Flores getting ready to come out and play the second set. Ben is already out there on the court. Fireballs are too.
Yeah, really the only point that the Renegades got was when Flores played as aggressively as we've ever seen up in the front. You know, you got to mix it up. That's what you have to do to win this match here. Hasn't been a great season for Flores and Ben outside of that early win against Ikeda and Joseph, who are still 0-6. So see if they can get something started here in the second set. Renegades will have the serve.
Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Ben on the forehand from the 10. Ikeda takes that on the bounce. Scoop attempt is tipped. First point of the second set goes to Joseph and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Joseph serves.
Yeah, Ben just waiting on that one. He knew he couldn't get it in the air, so he's trying to set up to make the scoop as easy as possible, and just tipped it. Just a little off, I mean, all day on the shots, the catching.
Ben moves up to make the catch. Powerful backhand. Rebote comes. Joseph on the rebote. Flores makes the catch. Karam.
It's a good one.
Is in.
Perfect.
1-1. Flores serves the Renegades.
Even if you do that 6, 7, 10 times, you know, I like that strategy. If you throw it out, don't worry about it, but couldn't get really anything going in that first set, engaging in that rally game. So start throwing some shots. Flores can do it. Nice carom there, opens up, ties things up.
Ikeda on the backhand from the 10 line. Joseph, forehand rebote, played high. Ben makes the catch. Ikeda looking for a difficult rebote. That caught the screen of just above 2 or 3 line. That point goes to Flores and Ben.
Well, good job there by Ben. He's elevated some of these forehands. That one kept a little bit lower. Forced Ikeda to make a decision. He didn't take it coming at him, and then the rebote was dropping as he was running towards the back wall.
Ikeda, oh, you can't keep that on the forehand. Right up against the wall. That's 3 points for Flores and Ben. Flores has the serve.
Well, it just ran out of space. I mean, that
ate
him up.
Ate him up. Very rarely see that happen with Ikeda. Lofty serve.
It's a high bouncer crossing there. I mean, not easy, but adds another ace for Flores. Well done.
Forehand by Ikeda. Here's Ben. Powerful costado to the inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand by Ikeda. Robote to the inside. Flores at the sidewall, makes the save. Here's Ikeda from the 7 line. Scopes out the court, hard to the inside. Ben, tremendous catch behind the 11. Ikeda reaches up, backhand from the 9. Dropping. Here's a catch by Joseph. Joseph sends it back. Flores stops it in the air. Ikeda looks for the rebote, he makes the save. Backhand by Ben. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Ben takes that in the air. Rebote by Ikeda, right up the middle. Flores going after it, tipped it.
That's a tough one.
That's 2 points for Joseph and Ikeda. Joseph has the serve.
Like, I understand when you're down, 4-1 or 5-1, you might go for that. We saw Flores do it in the first set, but up 3-1, you don't need to be a hero and make that catch. I like the aggressive play, but Ben has figured it out here in the back, and he would have made that catch probably pretty easily.
Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand to the inside. Come up quick on Ben. Makes the catch. Rebote forehand. Flores goes in. Backhand. Passes. Ikeda into position. Rebote right to the inside. Here's Ben on the forehand from the 7. Ikeda
right
takes it in the air. Low and hard. Scoop by Ben. Ben winding up. 2-all. Ikeda makes the save. Oh, the forehand falls just short. Tremendous effort by Ikeda to get that ball back to the front wall. A 4th point for Flores and Ben. Flores has a serve for the Renegades.
Well, just a great catch here by Ikeda, but never had full control. I see clean miss by Joseph. That ball's bouncing around. It's up on the tip pretty early and then just hooks the throw. A telltale sign that he just didn't have full control of that ball. Leads back to 2 now for the Renegades.
Ikeda from the forehand, powerfully. Ben at the 13, over the top. Ikeda stops the bounce, deep in the backcourt, comes over the top. Outside placement. Ikeda makes the catch. Forehand, good catch by Ben, he moves up on that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, hit the sidewall.
Oh my, that's a 3rd point for Joseph and Ikeda. Joseph has the serve.
I think the basket hit the sidewall because that one a little bit wild from Ben. I mean, completely off the court on the throw. Yeah, something happened there with the sidewall. Deficit back to 1 though. The fireball is serving. Ooh, that ate him up. Great stop.
Ikeda on the backhand, powerful throw. Caught by Ben. Rebote forehand, high to the front wall. Flores has it. Outside placement, stopped by Joseph. Joseph with a light touch back to the inside. Flores gets there. Wall to wall from the backhand. Rebote by Ikeda. Caught in the air by Ben. Ikeda makes the catch on the bounce. Hard throw, caught in the air once again by Ben. Here's the backhand.
That's floating inside.
Floater. Ben's there. Backhand thrown powerfully. Rebote forehand. Back to the inside. Ben. Good grab there on the left side. Rebote forehand. Ben winding up. 2-all. Is in. 5 points for Flores and Ben. Possible set point.
Yeah, Ben making a good adjustment on that 2-all. The first set, he threw both into the pad, and if the intent is to get it outside to Joseph, there's no reason to throw it low. I mean, that's not the miss. Go it higher, puts more of a bounce on it too, which will make that catch even more difficult for Joseph potentially. Sneaks another one by. 5-3, a chance to force a 3rd set.
Here's a forehand by Ikeda to the inside. Ben pulls it off the sidewall. Powerful backhand follows. Ikeda from the 11. Ben makes the catch, winds up. It's a 2-all. Stop by Joseph.
Got that one.
Joseph sends this one high. Caught by Ben on the forehand. Ikeda from the left side. Backhand. That clears. Robote coming out. Flores on the move. To the outside he goes. It's scooped by Joseph. What a catch by Ben.
He got way up there.
Cortada scores. 4 points for Joseph and Ikeda. Still possible set point for Flores and Ben.
Look, hasn't been Joseph's best stuff so far today, but he made a timely catch right there, particularly to the left side, which is not his preferred side. Controls it beautifully. And keep it going here in the second set.
Ben on the catch. Here's the backhand. Ikeda looks for the rebote on the right side. Big backhand by Ben. Ikeda moves all the way out. Outside placement of the forehand. Rebote is
just in. Yeah, Joseph pointed to the mark, too, if there was any question.
5-5 in the second set. So it is possible match point for the Fireballs, Joseph and Ikeda. Possible set point for Flores and Ben.
Yeah, not sure if Flores had a chance there, but you always say safety first when you're working towards the boundary.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Here's Ben. Powerful backhand. Dropping low. Ikeda for the rebote. Makes the save. Flores on the left side. Backhand. Rebote forehand to the inside.
Tough
Has
one.
a kick. What a catch by Ben.
That's really tough. Crossed way up high at the 12 line.
Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ben on the left side. Lower and harder. Ikeda takes that in the air. Backhand from the 8. Along the wall, and Ben is there. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. On the bounce. Ben again. 2-all.
That's
is out.
Wow.
That is point, set, and match for Joseph and Ikeda of the Fireballs, taking it in straight sets. 6-1, 6-5.
And first win of the year for Joseph and Ikeda coming in straight sets. They take down Flores and Ben and add the first win of the day for the Fireballs. Coming up next, we'll move over to singles Division 2. We'll see Goanaga against Arutia.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Back over there with our winners, Joseph and Ikeda, guys. Congratulations. First win of the season, and the last matchup against Flores and Ben didn't quite go the way that you guys would have wanted, but how much was that fueling you tonight in order to step out first with the win?
Oh, man, it was due, man. We was due for this, man. Told them we was going to work hard for it, and it came through, man.
Absolutely happy for the team, and happy birthday to Arat, our captain today.
Yes. We will see Arat a little later. Thank you, guys.
Let's go.
And a very happy birthday to Arat as well from the announcers here, but we'll see him later, so we were going to formally do it.
Did you get the cake?
I thought that was you, Stu. You said you had the cake.
No, I said you had to get the cake. He never listens.
Yeah,
What's up next?
We talk about communication, but we don't do it that way.
Communication announcer's booth is terrible. What's up next?
Singles Division 2, Goanaga and Arutia. Goanaga moving up to Division 2 for the first time this season. He's just 1-2 in singles play. Arutia, second year in the program. He's 3-1. This will be his fifth and final match. But again, as we said, Goanaga, don't be fooled by, the rank increase this past season. I mean, here's a guy who was playing down in Division 3, but he could have been a 2 throughout his entire career. Big part of the Renegades' success in both singles and doubles play. And this would be a big win here against Arutia. More to tie up the game day, too. I mean, you look at the matches here. Arutia 3-1 record, but then Cabrera's 3-0, Arutia and Arat's 4-1, and Lalu and Ikeda also 4-1. And you hear the records of those teams, you know, it doesn't bode too well for the Renegades, but they send out Gosheri twice, and they got Goanaga twice. Those have been the two mainstays and big reason why they've had success in the regular season and playoffs. Clock winding down. The last couple throws in here before this Division II singles match between Goanaga and Arutia. We are ready to begin our second match of the game day. Goanaga will serve to Arutia. Goanaga serves. We begin our second match. Arutia sends a big backhand that clears the screen. Goanaga tracks it to 7, shoots a 2-wall. Oh, but Arutia stops it outside. Forehand return will score. First point of our second match goes to Arutia of the Fireballs.
For a brief moment there, it looked like Arutia just overthrew it and was feeding Goanaga. We know Goanaga makes these rebotes and makes shots off these rebotes with ease. Arutia moves right to the ball, passes him on the inside, and scores. That's well done.
That is an underserve. Short of the foreline, second serve coming up.
Ooh.
That is a overserve, a double fault there. That's going to get Goanaga his first point of the match. He'll serve.
Surprising.
Oh.
Definitely
Under
surprising.
and then the over, you know. There's Arutia, handles the serve, back at the 12, puts it on the wall. Goanaga takes it right off and blasts it. Arutia got out there late. Flicks it up. Goanaga looking to attack. Another 2-wall. That opens, but tracked down by Arutia. His carom return from the outside scores. That's 2. Arutia back in front.
So the unforced error, the double fault, came back, scores on a carom. Well done.
That's an ace, crossing right there at the 11 line to get Arutia his third point.
I think I say this every time Arutia is on the court, but he just generates so much power. What stands out is out of not a particularly large frame.
Hard serve again. That one stopped just before it crossed. Catch by Arutia from the 10, floats it up. There's Goanaga. Backhand. It's off the back wall, comes shooting out, turned by Arutia. Caught in the middle of the court. Goanaga keeps this one inside. Sneaks by and scores to give Goanaga his second point and the serve.
Goanaga placed that one on the inside perfectly. So you really didn't pick up any cake.
Boy, that is the miscommunication of the century, huh?
Poor Ross.
I was looking forward to it, actually. And so was he. Ooh, there's an ace crossing up at the 12 to tie things up, 3-3.
Quite an ace.
He's got this one. Backhand from the 11, open things up, drops it into the Chula. That's not coming out. 4 points now for Arutia. He's back in front.
It's hard to find, but they've been finding it. A little spot between the back wall and the floor where the ball hits and does not come out these past couple weeks.
over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve there is good. Goanaga moves up, stops at the 11. Plays the backhand over Arutia's head, looking for it. He's back up the middle. Goanaga picks it up off the floor. Forehand. Ooh, tried to pass, but Arutia stops in the middle of the court again. Whips a forehand, catches 3 walls, and Goanaga saves Rebote. Arutia again, this time to the inside. Goanaga's got a chance. What an effort, but that hits the overhead screen. 5 points and a possible set point for Arutia.
Just what an effort by Goanaga to try to get back in there.
Really, I mean, came pretty hard towards the back wall, side wall, and he, yeah. Fault over serve, first fault, second serve for Arutia. Second serve picked off by Goanaga. Backhand to the inside, Arutia now. Sends it up. This one's coming out. Rebote forehand turned up at the 7 line. 2 pass. Arutia set up. That one clipped the wall. Goanaga has it in front. Karam blasted in. It scores. Now 4 points.
Beautiful carom thrown by Goanaga. Makes the catch off the bounce. Puts it in the sidewall hard. It opens up well, just out of reach of Arutia. Very well done.
Arutia keeps this one low. Goanaga picks it off on the inside. A runner stopped by Arutia. Backhand passing, Goanaga hooks it just above the pad. Arutia now moving in, 2 wall, doesn't open enough. Goanaga from the outside goes high over his head, and it opens to score. Goanaga has brought it to 5-5. This is set point.
Tremendous comeback by Goanaga. Catch by catch, throw by throw. Done a really good job here.
Arutia backs up, stops it at 13 line, sends it up. Here's Goanaga. From the 10, he passes Arutia's. Got to get out for the Rebote, sends it up at the 8 line, wall to wall. Kind of a wonky Rebote to the outside. It lands in and scores. Point and set. Goanaga comes back, takes the final 3 points to win at 6-5. Play set 2, just 2 minutes. Wow, quite the shot there by Goanaga. And that was not easy. A wonky Rebote clipped the side wall, and he turned it straight to the outside. I mean, a lot going on there, but really no fear for Goanaga. Executes it to perfection. See over there with majority of the Renegades.
Ben's got everything. Got all the.
He's got a bunch of gadgets.
He's got all the multi-level marketing stuff out there. He's got the fan, the towels.
Just imagine at night he's scrolling. He's like, that could be useful. That could be good. I wonder if that fan's better. Yeah, well, he's got it all. Team looks refreshed, loose, cool. Whatever you need, Ben's got it. And he's really, yeah, getting in like we've seen. But a great comeback. You know, Arutia got out to that early lead. I mean, such an explosive player. She's quick, so hard to beat on the shots. And yeah, Goanaga able to find some space late in that first set. Back over here to the Fireballs. There's Arutia.
It's a pretty intense-looking group.
Very serious today. On a birthday, no less. Yeah.
Oh, it's because you didn't bring any cake.
You think they found out already?
I'm sure they did.
Oh, goodness.
I let them know it was you.
Oh. If I'm sick tomorrow, you may know why.
I sent him a copy of the text from 7:30 this morning. Andrew, if you do anything today, make sure you get Aratz's cake.
Hand up, Stu. Sometimes you just got to take account. You know what? That's all me. I'm sorry, and I'll do better in the future. But sorry doesn't get you any cake, you know? Not today, anyway. Second set.
Let's see what Arutia does in the second set.
Just about ready to begin here. Rot's coming out next with Lalu. They will take on his brother Gosheri and Ben. Second set of our second match. Arutia will serve. Powerful serve. Begins our second set, but it is under. First fault. Second one coming up. Goanaga opens with the left side. Wall to wall, Arutia out at the 8, sends Rebote out, past Goanaga, but he saves it high to the inside. That's cut off. Arutia crashes into the sidewall, floats another one, just out of reach. Goanaga goes down to the floor this time. Arutia scoops it up. 2-wall, that opens
Nicely
wide
done.
and scores. Arutia gets the first point here of our second set.
Beautifully caught, steps right into the position to throw the costado. Kills it beautifully.
All missed off the serve. The ace makes it 2-0.
Goanaga, one of the most solid catches on the roster. That ball was coming in fast.
Backhand wall-to-wall, Rebote turned by Arutia, caught off the sidewall. Goanaga keeps it inside. That's a long run. Arutia goes to the floor. It's a 2-wall, and it lands in. What an effort there by Arutia. That makes it 3-0.
Applause from everywhere. I mean,
Oof.
that's a...
What a shot.
That,
I mean,
this last-ditch effort, look, I'm shooting it. Boom. And drops. Just drops in.
hard serve handled. Here's Goanaga. Backhand again, right on the wall. Arutia lets it pass and saves Rebote. Right at Goanaga's feet. There's the scoop inside placement again. Interference rule. The point will be replayed.
Yeah, Arutia pulled up on that when he realized he wasn't going to be able to have clear access to the ball.
What a hard serve. Goanaga backs up to the 13, secures it. Long Rebote, turn two walls, opening and scoring. 4-0 now. Arutia leads. He's coming out firing here in set two.
No question about it. Arutia consistently since he first started in battlecourt, pace of play player. He gets that pace going fast enough. You know, we saw with Benetrix the other night.
Hard serve, Goanaga just got in there before it crossed. Now Arutia up high at the 10 line, makes the catch. Well, Rebote hook, Goanaga trapped inside, two walls coming, it opens, it's missed. 5 straight, and a possible set point here for Arutia.
Credit to Goanaga, he knew where to be. He moved to the outside beautifully. It's a very nice 2-all thrown by Arutia. Just too much to make when you're on the run.
Hard serve, there's Goanaga. Backhand sent wall-to-wall, Rebote turned powerfully by Arutia. Catch on the inside, that 2-wall's coming. Arutia tracks it down, whips the forehand back inside, and scores for the set. Arutia wins it 6-0. 2 minutes, we'll play a third set to decide this match. So there's the response by Arutia, quick and decisive, 6-0. He comes back and wins set number 2.
Tremendous power on both sides, throwing shots, had that ball down the boat, and dug out that Rebote and turned it into a killer 2-wall.
Crazy. And the 2-wall, just the natural 2-wall he throws, it opens up so wide that once you see that one land in, that could throw off the opponent. I mean, you're like, I got to cover that much width. I mean, he throws it perfectly, you know. Kind of like some other guys out there. See, like Iturbide. Throw a good 2-wall, you're not going to get to it. And that's the case certainly with Arutia. See over there with team captain Arats. It's a young team, but an experienced team with that youth, you know. Alu, Arutia, Arats, Cabrera too. I mean, all these guys, Ikeda, played a lot of highlight in their lives.
Ikeda said that he was feeling his age on this team.
And said Ikeda, I guess Joseph too, maybe a little bit older, but Ikeda, what, is he 31, 32? Low 30s, and he's the second oldest on the roster. So all these other guys you're seeing, Lalu, Arats, Arutia, all in their mid to low 20s, and future looks good there for these Fireballs. One of the youngest teams in all of battlecourt. And then there's Goanaga. Also, you know, about the same age as Ikeda, right? Young, low 30s, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah. But another guy is, you know, at the age, not all too old, he's played a ton of highlight. And even here in battlecourt now in his, what, 5th season, I believe? Came in for the first time back in season 3. He's won, you know, 2 championships with the Renegades. Has moved up a rank. I mean, everything that you could ask for. Goanaga's filled in. Has done a great job for this Renegades team. Perfect complement to Gaucheri. I mean, being the second best front quarter on this team. He could throw him out there in Division 4 in doubles, Division 5 also, and be pretty consistent. He's gotten a lot of wins. But a third set here. Fireballs already lead the game day 1-0, so really big spot for Goanaga if he can tie things up right here. Arutia can make it 2-0. There's the serve. We begin our third and final set with a backhand. Just out of the corner. Goanaga saves it on a knee. Here's Arutia. 2-wall. Oh, that's not opening. On the outside, Goanaga shoots a carom. Arutia tracks it down and scores on the forehand. Wow, what defense there. Arutia strikes first in our final set.
Just the way he got to that ball. I mean, that was a very well thrown kill shot by Goanaga that didn't kill.
And how he worked around the net, too. Also very impressive.
Now, he knows the rules with manipulation of the net. None seen there.
What a powerful serve. Crossing there is Goanaga. Back at the 13. Controls it. Now Arutia. 12 line, high and hard to the inside. Rebote's coming out. Goanaga switches to the right. And that kicks up and passes. Now Arutia sends Rebote wall to wall. That crossed late and it scored. 2 points for Arutia.
That ball was coming right back to the sidewall off of the back wall on the Rebote and just set up a near impossible Rebote play for Goanaga.
Goanaga with the backhand, tries to get it in the corner. Arutia able to save the Rebote, but Goanaga inside placement from the costado. That gets by to score. He's on the board now in set 3.
Great throw by Goanaga. Kept it low and inside, right along the wall. Tough catch for anybody.
See a little space opened up. Sneaks under the cesta. Hard Serve crossing up high. Arutia handles beyond the 13. Sends it backhand up the middle. Robote. That caught the corner. Stays inside. What a pick by Arutia. High up at the 11. Robote 2-wall snapped in. Not opening enough. Arutia's forehand. Low and hard. Beautiful. Scooped by Goanaga right off the sidewall. This one. Inside placement. Picked up. Goanaga from the 9. Right in the corner, another Robote. That one's too high, up and out of play. We are tied 2-2.
Did get assessed on it, but just unable to complete that Robote.
Arutia handles that tough serve. Catch overhead. Here's Goanaga. Big backhand from the 9. That's on the numbers. Arutia couldn't save that one. Goanaga, 3 straight points. He's in front now in our 3rd set.
How'd you sneak here? I didn't even know you were here.
Look at where this one's coming in. Yeah, right on the numbers as he tries to play the right side Robote. Arutia keeps this one low. Comes shooting off the wall. That's a tough save. Goanaga goes down. Arutia inside placement. Scoop miss though. Quick point there. We are tied 3-3.
Got to keep it close.
Goanaga runs under that serve. Backhand, Arutia. Hard to the ground.
What a catch.
Oh my, Goanaga makes a fine catch crashing into the side wall. And
Got
the
away from
Robote, it's away, that's out of play. 4-3, Goanaga back in front.
Tough play there.
Arutia sends that one high and deep. Goanaga still going, turns it outside from the 6. It's scooped. Arutia sends it back.
Catch.
Goanaga stood in, made a tough play. Robote high to the inside.
Again.
Look at Goanaga, great range. Cuts this one off backhand though. Ooh, right to Arutia. He puts it along the wall. That's dropping. Oh, got assessed on it, but just comes up short. 4-4 is the score. Arutia will serve.
Tremendous effort by both players. Goanaga really digging in deep to return those balls and make sure to keep the ball in play. 4-4 in the 3rd set. 1st to 6 will win the match.
Goanaga from the 11 line, catch in the middle of the court. Arutia snaps the 2-wall, but it's too wide. Goanaga takes a 5-4 lead. He has a possible set and a possible match point.
It was a well-thrown 2-wall, just not thrown in bounds. Posture was good, timing was good, power was good.
Backhand right on the numbers, pulled in by Goanaga. He sends it deep. Arutia takes off. Stops at the 4, whips it inside. That's going to be a tough Robote. Goanaga. Oh, but the inside placement's there, and it scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Goanaga takes it in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-4. And a big win there for Goanaga, tying up the game day as we head into match number 3. We're going to see Gosheri and Ben. And they'll take on Lalu and Arats. Division II doubles up next. And let's take a look at some replays from our second match.
Beautiful carom executed by Goanaga.
Goes in the net hard, too. There's the 2-all. Again, Goanaga, and he's got it on the boundary line. Once he gets it over his head, points over.
At the sidewall. Good
Yeah,
save.
I mean, what a shot there.
Yeah.
I mean, 5-5, tough for Bote, and make something out of nothing. Wins that first set 6-5, and now we're into set number 3. It's a first point for Goanaga in the third set. And that's the last throw. Arutia reaching in, just juggled it. And that's the match. Goanaga, big win to tie things up in the game day. We're going to take a peek here at our season-long standings, too, and we'll see exactly what I was talking about at the beginning. So the Renegades coming today tied for 4th place, but keep in mind the game days played. They've played 1 more than the Chargers, and after tonight, that will be 2 more than the Chargers. You see the Fireballs in 3rd place, half a point ahead, but squarely in the top 4 in the playoffs. But that's why it's always important to keep in mind the game days played, Stu, because you see the Chargers will have 2 left compared to the Renegades, and the gap may only be half a point or at most a point. We'll see. Up next, Division II doubles with Gosheri and Ben. Lalu and Arats getting some throws in there before we begin. And of course, we will hear from last match winner Goanaga in that big spot, delivering for his Renegade side. As we said, we got some singles after this. That's CRB and Cabrera. Then back to doubles, Gosheri and Amigarena against Arutia and Arats. Then Goanaga CRB against Lalu and Ikeda. Speaking of Goanaga, he's over in the DraftKings Players Cage after that win. Congratulations, Don. I mean, great playing for you. That first set comeback was critical for you. What sparked the comeback to help you earn the win tonight?
Well, I think that the first set was really close. I took the risk in the last shot. It went well, but then on the second set, he was much better than me. He has power, he's fast, and he beat me 6-0. And on the third set, I tried to stay focused, do my game, point by point, and today it went for me. I'm really happy for the win.
Awesome, Goanaga. That's a big win for you. Tied up the game day. Good luck the rest of the way today.
Thank you.
And we'll move back over to doubles. Division II, we'll see Gosheri and Ben against Lalu and Arats. This Division II doubles matchup. When these two teams matched up back on the 17th of September, that was won by Gosheri and Ben, or 3-3 in the regular season. Lalu and Arats just 2-4.
We're ready to begin our next match. Gosheri will have the serve for the Renegades. Gosheri serves. We begin. Lalu picks the serve. Inside placement from the Costado. Scooped up by Ben. Here's Arats. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Gosheri. Lalu at the sidewall. Makes the play. Lalu from the 8 line powerfully. Ben stops it in the backcourt. Rebote forehand saved by Gosheri. Lalu has it. Powerful throw to the forehand of Ben. Ben from the 10 line. 2-0 by Lalu. Read and stopped by Gosheri. Gosheri straight outside, and Lalu's there. Inside placement will score. Lalu and Arats are on the board first here for the Fireballs. Lalu has the serve.
couple missed opportunities for both sides. There's the first. Lalu kind of feeds Gaucheri, and then Gaucheri surprisingly goes for the carom out there. I mean, he's got so much power. The forehand off the sidewall is difficult enough to handle. You throw the carom, it gives Lalu more of a chance to get back in the play. That's what happened.
Hey, you pick the shot that works or that you think is going to work. Robote saved by Arats. Gaucheri has it in the air. 2-all. Stopped by Lalu. Dropped by Lalu. 1-1. Gaucheri serves.
You see how Lalu had to make that last second switch from the forehand to the left side. I mean, that is one of the most difficult changes.
And scoop, yeah.
Right. I mean, you think it's coming to the forehand, and then you're switching to the left, and you got to break the wrist, secure the catch, and that's just not easy. Players of any level. Yeah, just caught the screen.
Powerful backhand, but a little too powerful.
Yeah, some gaps there between the rail and the overhead screen. That definitely flew out of play. Sometimes doesn't make as much of a sound, though, when it hits that rail.
Arats on the catch. Here's the backhand. Then picks it off in the air. Backhand from the 11 line. Arats now from the backcourt. Hard through. And bends there. Lalu on the left side. Gaucheri now in the mix. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall played on the forehand powerfully by Lalu. Back out to the Robote. Gaucheri sends it back. Arats takes it off the wall. There's a backhand by Arats. Gaucheri sets. Backhand from the 9 line. Gaucheri looking for the Robote. That's going to be played too low. 3 points for Lalu and Arats. Of the fireballs, Lalu serves.
And usually to beat Gaucheri and Ben, or Gaucheri to make it rain, I mean, the first set is critical. I mean, you got to get off to a good lead. Lalu and Arats did that the last time around and still ended up losing in the third set on the final point. It's tied 5-5. So much power early on, and really helping out the fireballs.
That serve was powerful. It stayed inside. Ben makes a great catch. Here's Arats. Arats again, backhand. Robote left side to the outside. Lands in and scores. Well done. Second point for Gaucheri and Ben. Gaucheri has a serve.
It just happens so quickly, and it's hard to, to even tell you. I mean, you just got to watch here. Lalu is set up to the outside. He's flat-footed, and the ball's by him by the time he can react to it.
That's how well Gaucheri throws it.
One of the best, probably the best on the roster.
Split placement, lands in and scores for Lalu. 4 points for Lalu and Arats of the fireballs. Lalu serves.
And a good comeback there by Lalu. You know that Gaucheri's going to get his. You know, he's the highest point killer on the roster, kills more than anybody in any match, and you just got to stand in, make those catches, and when you get the opportunities, got to convert. Did right there. Back to 2-point lead now for the fireballs.
It's a powerful, powerful serve by Lalu. Powerful backhand by Ben. Arats from the 10 line to the inside. Here's Ben. Arats puts it back in the corner. Ben takes it on the left side. Lalu calls for the Robote. Gaucheri backs up to take it on the bounce. Hard throw, coming in low. Arats makes the play. That clears the overhead screen. Gaucheri all the way up to the 4 line. Rifles the forehand rebote. Rebote by Arats. Ben on the catch. Backhand from the 12. Gaucheri for the rebote. To the inside. Arats with a hop makes the catch. On the wall the whole way. Rebote forehand. Here's a backhand by Arats. Ben's there. Gaucheri in the air. Drop shot. Lalou gets back there to make a great catch. Sends it back. Rebote coming out. Back to the inside. That ball's tipped at the 11. Tremendous play by all 4 players. It's the 3rd point for Gaucheri and Ben. Gaucheri serves the Renegades.
The placement of that ball is the key there. Gaucheri, I mean, just puts it right on the side wall, makes the catch as difficult as possible for Arats. He's charging in at full speed, have to crash into the side wall, and for as fearless as he is, that one, not the easiest you're going to see in the corner.
Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote coming out. 2-wall rebote. Gaucheri's on it. Stops it with the forehand. Mid-wall placement. Difficult rebote is saved by Arats. Drop shot. Arats gets there and scores. Tremendous effort by Arats.
I mean, he tracked that down before Gaucheri released it. I mean, you can see, I mean, he's moving.
He's right there. Look at that.
I mean, that ball's dead by the 3 line. I mean, we've seen good drop shots that are still bouncing at that line. And Arats just
threw it right over his brother. Beautifully
safely.
done. Yeah, safe. That's what you want to see.
Oh, ball missed.
Point and set for Lalou and Arats.
Well, 6-3, Lalou and Arats get that first set as they did last time they played Gaucheri and Ben. So, you know, first set, halfway. See what they can do here in set 2 and maybe even set number 3. Gaucheri and Ben always seem to have an answer if they go down. You know, sometimes they just start off playing great. You know, Ben certainly stepped up from what we saw in the first match, playing a lot better. And, you know, when Gaucheri gets warmed up, it's just like a train. You can't really stop it. There we're with the Renegades, and as we're seeing, nobody helping Ben out. It's amazing for the amount of service he provides for other people that Ben can't get anybody to get in there with the massage gun. He's not even taking the cest off.
Well, Andrew, I'm sure if you want, you have.
You know what, Stu? You got it? I'll go help.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe I'll go help. I feel bad for the guy.
You'll take a back rub. You'll take a massage.
I mean, just something for him. I mean, you see Ben always engaged, and then
I don't think
the roles are reversed.
I don't think we want to encourage Ben to come in the announcer's booth.
I said he'll come to the announcer's booth on his own accord. You don't need to incentivize him in any way. Players making their way out there to begin set number 2, and we'll see what they do. I mean, this is when the match gets started against Gaucheri. You know, he's going to come out firing in the second set. We've seen it over the last 8 seasons. He's just a different animal when he gets down a set. Focuses up, and again, as we said, you know, he's the best shot maker on the roster. That certainly does help out. He's got a ton of confidence. He's got a wide variety. Let's see how he handles this second set. Renegades will have the serve to begin set 2.
Robote forehand. Caught near by Rotz. Here's the backhand. Here's the catch by Lalu at the sidewall. Powerful backhand follows. Caught by Ben up high. Ben on the catch. Here's the backhand. Goshari calls for the play, makes it up from the right side. Here's Rotz. Backhand to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand by Ben. Rotz now from the 12 line. Goshari for the rebote, plays it from the left side to the inside. Big bounce brought in by Rotz. Rotz again, looking to pass. Ben takes it in the air. Goshari has it midcourt, he's winding up. Powerful Costado inside, Rotz reads it, catches it in the air. Powerful backhand by Lalu to the inside. Ben's there. Lalu again. Another powerful backhand. This one coming out. Rotz takes it on the bounce. Fine catch. Robote forehand by Lalu. That took off, hit the overhead screen. First point of the second set for Lalu and Rotz with the fireballs.
Ball's out of here.
Ball has had enough.
It actually did come back towards the glass on the opposite side, of course. So I think they're going to be able to bring that one back in. Yeah, it was right in the judges' cage, actually.
Judges have their private area where they're kept away from the players.
That's that front cage you see sometimes next to the front wall.
Yep.
They walk that way. Players walk the other way, back towards the bench.
The ace will score for Lalu.
Ooh,
the ace
what a serve there.
Will fly in and score again. Tremendous serve by Lalu.
Well, sometimes he's taking a little more angle and kicking it off the side, while other times he's just going straight to the serve that crosses right on the numbers. With that speed, you know, Ben's got to decide pretty quickly, and that time he was late.
I think Goshari may decide for him here in a minute.
Yeah, we'll see if he steps in front of one. Yeah,
here's a catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Robote for Goshari. Powerful Robote sent to the backcourt. Rotate forehand by Goshari, caught by Lalu. Lalu hard to the inside. Ben will take that on the forehand. High to the front wall. Lalu is there midcourt. Powerful forehand, caught in the air by Goshari. Backhand from the 9 line. Rotz to the inside. Ben's there. Goshari winding up. To the outside it goes. What a scoop by Lalu. 2-all by Lalu. Red and stopped by Goshari. Powerful throw by Goshari. There's no stopping that one. That's a point for Goshari and Ben. In the second set, Goshari serves.
Yeah, Lalu under so much pressure to kill the point there from the outside. You know, he's got Goshari trapped, but Goshari's moving full speed already on a full sprint to the net. And he just stops
it's so
it,
low
snatches
too.
it right up.
He throws it so low.
And that return was nasty.
Yeah,
I mean,
it really
maybe
was.
hit the sidewall in the air, which killed a lot of the bounce.
What a serve, but what a catch by Rotz.
Birthday
Arats
special.
again. Would be nicer if you had a cake. Scoop by Arats. Robote, left side to the inside. Scoop by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand. On the wall. Robote. Gaucheri. Oh, what a scoop. Takes that high, rifles it inside, and it scores. Gaucheri and Ben with 2 points and the serve. Gaucheri serves.
I mean, Gaucheri's starting to open it up. That's not the scoop he goes for if they're either tied or maybe winning in the set. That's more of a desperation play, down a few points, trying to make it happen, and he does. I mean, he blasted that at Arats.
He really
He's
did.
just got to stand in there and scoop it up, and that's a lot easier said than done.
He has a whole different thought process on birthday gifts. Here's the backhand by Arats. Gaucheri on the run, rifles it low and hard. Arats looks for the rebote, just over his brother's shoulder. Free wall play, caught by Arats in the air. Sends it back. Ben makes the catch at the 12. That Arats' way of saying he's not happy with the birthday gift?
Wonder what Gaucheri got him.
Robote left side by Lalou. Ooh,
Seems like nothing.
what a catch by Ben. That's a great play. Lalou from the left side, backhand, powerfully thrown low and hard. Gaucheri calling for it, makes the save. Lalou winding up to the inside. Ben has it on the forehand. Beautiful backhand by Arats. Arats goes up the wall, comes down with the ball. Backhand to Ben, caught at the 12 line. Robote's coming all the way out. Forehand Robote outside, placement by Lalou at the 5 line. Gaucheri makes the save.
That's a great save again.
Powerful forehand by Arats. Big bounce. Stopped by Arats at the 10 line. Ben makes the catch at the 11. Robote left side, little clip on the forehand of Gaucheri. Gaucheri punishing and scooped by Arats. Ball missed.
Oh,
That's a 4th point for Lalou and Arats at the fireballs. Lalou serves. Ben's got nothing to be frustrated about. He's been playing great. And that ball, again, the pace of play has just been...
just fell out. We'll see another one here. This is the Robote, yeah.
I do not like my gift.
Maybe socks or something. Maybe say, you know,
Yeah.
24, nice pair of socks. Arats not happy, letting his feelings be known.
Hard serve, caught well by Ben. Arats powerfully, wall to wall from the left side. Rotate forehand, caught by Lalou. Backhand by Lalou at the 8. Ben's there. Ben on the backhand from the 12. Robote for Gaucheri. Midcourt. Dropping. Saved by Lalou. Big bounce to the inside. Gaucheri gets in there. Lalou takes it on the bounce. Outside placement. Not outside enough. Gaucheri with the carom. Read by Arats. He could not get there to stop it. 3 points for the Renegades. Gaucheri and Ben. Gaucheri has a serve.
Another shot opportunity from Lalou, and Gaucheri snatches it right up. I mean, the outside placement.
It's outside, but it's like 2 feet
Oh, and Arats
more to the
is-
inside than it needs to be.
Yeah, and Arats is
Especially
showing
against
that one.
Gaucheri. Especially against Gaucheri.
Oh, and also, down 2 points. Gaucheri hasn't had many opportunities. You just gave him maybe his best one of the set right there if you miss the shot. This is not a scenario where you need to be too aggressive because you're not down, and what a catch that was. Man.
Tremendous serve by Gaucheri. Great catch by Arats. Arats advances, takes that in the air. Sherry's calling for the Robote. Little clip. Caught on the forehand of Lalou. Lalou low and hard. Ben comes up with a clutch
what a
catch
stop.
at the 13. Lalu, powerful, powerful backhand. Rabote coming all the way to the 5 line. Split placement will score. Perfectly executed by Gaucheri. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri serves.
Well, I think the train may have left the station, Stu, and that could be a bad sign for the Fireballs now. I mean, the last couple points, you see Gaucheri kicking it into another gear. Split placement scoring there. I mean, both players not within 10 feet of that ball.
Which train?
I'm guessing he's more of a bright line brand. Yeah, he's quick and...
Got it.
Yeah.
Beautiful save by Aruts. Gaucheri. What a scoop by Aruts. There's the backhand. Rabote coming out to Gaucheri. Fires it inside. Aruts is there again. Rabote forehand, right back. Aruts is there. Backhand 2-all. Right over the cesta, landing in and scoring. That's nasty. 5 points for Lalu and Aruts. Possible match point.
This is what? An inch or two over Gaucheri's cesta? I mean, he
this is
reaches
just so
for
bold.
it, but he just
This is
misses
just
it.
so bold. Bold, dangerous, risky, but paid off.
And that's
Let's see
within what?
Here.
5 or 6 inches of the boundary line, too? What a shot there, and that's
The
the
ace
match.
will score for the win. Point, set, and match. A straight set victory for Lalu and Aruts, taking it 6-3, 6-4.
And a win for the birthday boy Aruts and his partner Lalu. Straight sets, no less. 6-3, 6-4. They take down Gaucheri and Ben. Hugging as they make their way off the court. Lalu and Aruts, their 3rd win of the double season, now 3-4. Up next will be Division 5 Singles CRB. We'll take on Cabrera.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
There are winners, Lalu and Aruts, guys. Congratulations on that win. You know, you've played some great matches against Gaucheri and Ben throughout your career. What was the difference today that flipped this result in your favor?
Yeah, difficult game, but I win on the team, and no, it's good. First win with Gaucheri, and happy to win.
Awesome, guys. A great performance there. And Aruts, happy birthday as well.
Thank you.
We'll see you a little bit later. Thanks, guys. Up next, too, we're going back over to singles. Division 5, that'll bring out CRB for the Renegades and Cabrera for the Fireballs. CRB back in Division 5 this season for the first time since, that was maybe season 1 or 2. CRB 1-2 so far in singles this year. Cabrera still undefeated, 3-0 in this division. Yeah. And Cabrera last season, season 7, 5-0 in singles, 3-0 this year, so 8 straight wins, looking to make it 9.
Seriously,
Just a
have
couple
you seen
seconds.
another player out there with more confidence than CRB?
No, I'm still searching for him.
Yeah, exactly. It's like bring out any player in Jai-Alai who's ever played Jai-Alai, I'll beat them. That's CRB.
Need the shots today against Cabrera. And our 4th match just about ready to begin. These players get their final throws in. Huge, game day score now 2-1 in favor of the Fireballs. They got Cabrera here, and then the final 2 matches, it's Gaucheri and Amigarena against Arutia and Aruts. Both teams are strong. 1 loss for both. And then the last match, advantage for the Fireballs there, 4-1 Lalu and Ikeda against 4-3 Goanaga and CRB. So, again, that's just record-wise. We'll see what happens out there on the court. Match 4 ready to begin here. Singles, Division 5, CRB will serve. There's a serve. We begin our fourth match. Soft cortada by Cabrera opened things up. That scores 2 bounces and a first point up on the board.
Just the player.
Look at this cortada, Stu. Soft touch also. So, yeah, I mean, that's dead by the 6, and CRB still about the 9 line there. Backhand 2-all from Cabrera. That's in and scores. 2 quick points.
Cabrera must be feeling good because he usually waits to go to that. He brought it out pretty quick.
Backhand 2-all. Caught on the outside by Cabrera. He opens up for the carom, and that scores. 3 straight now. Cabrera will serve.
It's not CRB's shot. I mean, CRB's got a plethora of shots. He's got a ton of shots. That's not really one of them.
No, that's not the confident CRB.
And I get that, you know, a shot begets a shot, but not in that case. What?
Backhand to the inside, catch. And a 2-all follows from Cabrera. Got the second bounce. That's 4 straight points. And not wasting any time, Stu, either.
Cabrera. Cabrera just, my time is valuable. I will use it to throw shots.
Yeah.
And it's been working for him. I mean, it is one approach in highlight. I could stay out here and volley with you, which can be fun. Or I could stay out here and throw shots and finish up.
Paid by the win, not by the hour, Stu.
That is true.
CRB to the inside. Cabrera lines it up, makes the catch. There's CRB back at the 10. Forehand to the inside. Cabrera steps up, cuts it off. Another carom, that's in. CRB got there. Ooh, twisting around in the net. Held on to it, but that's a 5th point for Cabrera. That is a possible set point now.
Just never seen CRB off his footing. I mean,
it seems like CRB hasn't even thrown any balls in this match. I mean, Cabrera serves, CRB catches, and then next throw, Cabrera's trying to kill it.
Kill the point.
Right, kill the point.
We saw kill him earlier with Rats and Gaucher.
Cabrera, drop shot from the costado. CRB gets there. His drop shot scores on the return. He's on the board now in our first set. Still possible set point for Cabrera.
As Andrew likes to say, that one was not workshopped. There's a couple guys you don't want to throw that against. CRB is one of them. He's fast. Arutia, fast. Jedden, it's a shame what age has done to him, but yeah, still kind of fast.
I thought you were going to hit me with the drop shot. I didn't know, but...
So, Finger got... Looks like we may go to an injury timeout. I don't know that we're not going to need to put up a clock. We'll just keep... He has up to 5 minutes to resolve this issue. He cut his finger when he went to the screen.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why you're saying you don't want to grab onto the net because you can get twisted up, and that's what happened with CRB. You know.
It's really more about safety. It's really more about safety than it is about, you know, yes, you can give yourself an advantage by moving the screen out of the way, but the screen can be very dangerous. And we're talking about going years and years ago to a player who injured himself while playing a tournament at Milford Highline in Connecticut and basically blew out both knees. That screen is dangerous.
Yeah, right there. Ooh. Because he kind of held on, and you see the finger kind of snap back a little bit. He got up quickly, but, yeah, you see him looking at the hand there.
He had been looking at it the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, you can see it cut a bit on the right side of that middle finger.
Yeah.
Good eyes, Andrew.
No, I'm fine. That's it.
Yeah, I can spot a lot of useless stuff. You know, that's what I can see that stuff pretty. It's like, oh, it's a little cut. Oh, yeah, he'll be good. But context, too, you know, it's amazing technology. CRB getting back out there. He will have the serve here, still down 5-1. It will be a possible set point for Cabrera.
It only took about a minute, 30 seconds to get that done.
We will continue play here. 5-1, possible set point for Cabrera. Cabrera moves up on the serve. Costado 2-all. That scores for the set. Cabrera wins it 6-1. Wasting no time getting off the court, too. We'll go to a second set in just 2 minutes.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently playing our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day singles match between CRB and Cabrera. CRB of the Renegades, Cabrera of the Fireballs. Here are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus on Cabrera coming out shot after shot after shot. Here's Lalu. He does play the last match of the day. Imagine he's got that jersey around his neck to keep warm, as well as the hoodie. As I don't think that we have merch scarves. Doesn't mean we won't. We don't have them yet. We're getting some feedback from Lalu. And the tape that the players use on their throwing wrist, basically that highlight center can, the center can cut into the hand. And there's a lot of rubbing of the cesta against the throwing hand.
At the time, I was like, I'm going to go get it for you, bro.
CRB getting more tape. Well, Cabrera, huh? Shot after shot after shot. Both players out on the court ready to begin. Clock shows about 20 seconds till the judges will come out. Shots working for Cabrera. See if he goes back to them.
I mean, Cabrera, he's asking for the time. He wants to get things moving, Stu.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I mean, wasted no time with the shots.
Want to make sure that Cabrera understood that, yes, we do keep track. Everyone's keeping track of time.
Yeah, I mean, last couple singles matches hasn't been moving great, and this time, I mean, he's just firing shots and not giving his opponent any time to breathe. There's a serve by CRB. Set 2 is underway. The backhand to the inside, cut off at the 10. CRB drops it up at the 8 line to the outside.
Too much.
Philo is just wide. That kicks out of play. CRB now gets the first point of set 2.
Cabrera going back to shots. Just sent that one wide.
Cabrera picks it up off the floor, backhand on the numbers, pulled in by CRB. He passes. Cabrera set up for Rabote. Oh, that one clipped. CRB just knocked it down. Cabrera gets one back, and we're tied.
Just in and out of the cesta. Catching the ball down that low, never an easy thing to do. Try and take 2 steps forward and make it an easier catch above your waist.
Here's a catch by Cabrera, forehand to the inside. What a catch! High up off the sidewall by CRB. Roll to left side, CRB. That one a little too high. That's out of play. 2-1 lead now for Cabrera.
Got behind it, just sent it to the overhead screen.
CRB attacks the serve. Oh, but the backhand never at control. That's up and out of play. 3-1.
Yeah, that got away from him. After you make the catch, you settle the ball in your cesta. If the ball is too deep in the cesta, your ability to throw with accuracy is really impacted.
CRB from the left side. Cabrera, backhand, 2-wall. It's in, but
CRB's
CRB is
on this
quick.
one.
He's out there. Drop shot by CRB. Cabrera takes off, stops it at the 4. Soft touch to pass. CRB running back for it. It just caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. That gets it to 4-1.
I don't believe that CRB was trying to throw a drop shot for Bote from the 12 line. That would be bold even for him. But just looking to get it up to the front wall and in play.
Yeah. CRB steps up, handles a serve, backhand dropping to the inside. Cabrera, 2-wall, that opens, but CRB tracks it down. His carom scores. That's 2 for CRB.
CRB's done a much better job of getting out there for those 2 walls by Cabrera here in the second set.
That's an overserve. First fault, second one coming up. Second serve there is good. Cabrera waits for it to cross, picks it up off the sidewall, then sends it in the corner. Volte forehand. Catch off the sidewall. Cabrera inside. Oh, no, that caught the sidewall first. It's a 2-wall. CRB's got plenty of space inside, and he finds it to score. That's now 3 for CRB.
CRB doing a great job of hanging in there, delivering shots that work.
Backhand floated into the corner. CRB lays up the rebote. Catch low by Cabrera. Inside placement, long run. CRB stops it right along the sidewall. Cabrera, soft touch 2-wall.
CRB
tracks it down. Forehand to the inside. Will score. 4-4 is the score. CRB serves.
CRB doing much better at court positioning, reading his opponent before he makes the throw, getting there and making some really good stops. Cabrera could pretty much well scoring with impunity in the first set, not so much in the second set.
Cabrera higher and harder. Rebote, tossing in the corner. CRB just lays it up. Backhand 2-wall from the outside. Gives Cabrera a 5-4 lead. He's got a possible set. Possible match point.
When he's winding up like he is, you don't really know that he's going for the backhand 2-wall right until he throws it. Looks like he's getting ready to pump it right back on the inside. The Guillermina. Well done.
Scoop by Cabrera, back at the 11. He sends this one deep. Right into the corner. Rebote forehand, swept up off the ground. Big bounce, controlled up high. There's Cabrera. That one dying. CRB lays it up again. Cabrera attacks, runs under it, has it in the air. There's a drop shot. First bounce, doesn't get the second. CRB to the outside scores. Man, what a feel that was. We're tied at 5, so possible match point here for Cabrera, and it is set point for CRB.
The only thing that would have made that outside throw sweeter for CRB is if Jedden had been standing there. That's the only thing that would have made it better for him.
Oh, Cabrera picks that off the floor. Backhand to the inside. CRB has it at the 8. He blasts it. Robote on the wall. Oh, Cabrera, that's a tough save. Takes CRB to the outside. There's a carom. It's in. And it scores. Well, we got a third set coming up in just 2 minutes. CRB closes it out 6-5. Boy, that was quite the comeback. I mean, down 4-0, 4-1. It didn't feel like he had any momentum. Then all of a sudden, points started to pile up. Tied it at 4-4. It was down 5-4, and then 2 straight to win the set. CRB working from behind, but doing so very well there. Back over here with the Renegades side. What do you know? Get the massage gun going. We got a third set then.
I guess if you win a second set, you get the massage gun. If you lose the first set, you don't, unless you go Sherry. I haven't seen their team rules.
I'd love to get a transcript of that, yeah.
I still haven't figured this. Have we gotten a report on this? I mean,
no
no one
one
should be.
whatever Ben was. Ooh,
Yeah, I mean,
I
no one
heard
should
that.
be doing whippets in the middle of a highlight game. I mean, that would be
Look,
ridiculous.
you know,
How
I've
do you see the
been told that's oxygen. Allegedly.
Well, there's oxygen in the room.
Sometimes you just need more of it.
You have
That's
oxygen
what I've been
over there,
told.
right? I'm guessing.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I do too. Because of fingernails, beds blue. No. You got oxygen.
Well, I've been reading up on like these hyperbaric. It's like, is that the?
Have you bought one yet?
No, I've seen it. I wanted to go in, but at that price, I mean, I don't even think you could buy. You can't even rent one for that.
He's in the hyperbaric chamber in the.
Don't worry about it.
In the living room. You have one in your living room.
It's the only other thing I've seen where you just get an influx of oxygen. You know,
there's no question that the research behind it is very solid on a multitude of issues. No question about it. As far as recovery is concerned.
So I guess kind of the same thing here, but just a mobile version. You know.
Yeah.
No, we don't have an hour to lay in the chamber, so here you go. Take
nothing to do together.
Take a sip of this.
Nothing.
Third set, Stu, coming up here to decide our fourth match, the game day. 2-1 in favor of the Fireballs. And after that first set, and the way set 2 started, figure Cabrera was...
Does the phrase Calgon take me away mean anything to you? No, nothing.
Sorry, Stu.
Generational. Never mind.
Third set has begun. CRB takes in the serve, backhand, dropping inside, scoop by Cabrera, inside placement, scores.
Really well done. It's hard to fake CRB. Cabrera did. Well done.
CRB sends this one up high. Gets by Cabrera front ways. He's set up for the rotate on the back end. That's a tough scoop. Not made. 2 points for Cabrera.
Cabrera needs to maintain his focus. If he's going to run points, just keep running them until you get 6 points and finish the set. Any opportunity you give to CRB to get back in there, he'll take it. He's sneaky that way.
That's an overserve. First fault, second one coming up. CRB handles that serve, backhand to the inside, scoop missed.
Got by him.
That gets CRB on the board here in set 3.
Beautiful throw by CRB. Stayed inside the whole way. Very close to the side wall. Well done. Beautiful catch. Oh, juggling.
Juggling, though, on the catch of Cabrera. That's going to tie things up 2-2.
tough catch one way or the other, but bobbled it in the cesta. Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can see there. Oh, yeah.
Good call from the judge because it's very difficult to see back there.
Cabrera lines this one up off the sidewall, backhand, right into the corner. Robote left side, hooked up the middle. Cabrera overruns it, now comes back, shoots a soft two-wall. CRB.
Not light enough.
Got up there. Forehand inside from CRB, scores. He now leads 3-2.
Ben acknowledging the finger pain. Push beyond the finger pain, CRB, and continue to play well. Something about Ben saying that just, I don't know, makes me feel warm inside.
That's an overserve. First fault, second serve coming up. CRB stepped in there, takes it in right off the sidewall. Backhand passes. Now Cabrera high off the front wall. Look at CRB come flying in there. The outside placement is just outside of play. That was close, but it's out. 3-3. Cabrera serves.
He loves that outside placement. He loves the filo. Got to keep it in play. Edge of the knife shot. Literally.
CRB gets up on the serve. Powerful backhand out of the Robote. Coming up the middle. Turn two walls, but caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. Now CRB leads it 4-3.
That's really called trying to thread the needle. He was just trying to slice it very thin up there.
Cabrera handles that serve, beats CRB to the inside, set up for the Robote, keeps it on the wall. One-handed catch by Cabrera as he crashes in. CRB puts it at Cabrera's feet, scooped, that's missed. 5 points, a possible set and a possible match point here for CRB.
CRB's ability to come back in the last two sets have been really impressive. Let's see if he's able to finish it off for Cabrera. And come back here at the very end.
Cabrera, inside placement there, CRB. What a scoop.
Catch.
One hand on the inside. Cabrera, hooked this one, sends it right to CRB. He's got a forehand end it, kicks off the sidewall, but Cabrera's there. Here's the runner, scooped up off the sidewall. Costado two-wall is in the pad. Point, set, and match. CRB comes back, wins it in 3 sets, taking the final set 6-3. Not going to see many more impressive comebacks than that. I mean, CRB down the first 10 points. I mean, only got one of them, and he comes back and wins the match. What a performance there. CRB ties up the game day, 2-2. We'll head over to Division I doubles next. Go Sherry and Amigarena take on Arutia and Arantz. Let's see some replays from that fourth match. What a match it was.
Beautiful
CRB
catch.
coming out on top.
Cabrera's court positioning was spot on throughout. Took a little bit for CRB to start getting to these balls, but when he did with a high degree of accuracy. Very well done by CRB.
Costado here, there's the two-wall, but
Maneuvers
CRB starting
around.
to read him.
Very well done.
Then there's the one-handed grab. That was late in the third set. Take a look at that game day score now. All tied up 2-2 as we head into the final two matches. Division I doubles first, then Division IV doubles to close things out. See the practice ongoing there. Gosheri and Amigarena taking on Arutia and Arats. Bring out two of the top teams in Division I doubles, along with Inaki and Manu. I mean, you got Gosheri and Amigarena here 6-1, and you got Arutia and Arats just 4-1. Again, in this matchup, that whoever wins will secure at least a tie for their team on the game day. I mean, it's a big spot. For the number one players, you got Gosheri against Arats and also Arutia in that matchup against Gosheri. If he can win it, secure at least half a point for his side. But you got to give credit to CRB, though. I mean, if CRB loses that match, the Fireballs have already won, tied the game day. Renegades have their backs on the wall, but CRB, he's over in the DraftKings Players Cage. We're going to hear from him after that impressive comeback win. CRB, what a performance there. I mean, down early in the match, but not really a function of what you were doing. Cabrera was just hot. How did you stay so confident when your opponent was firing like that in the first set?
It really was just keeping poise. You know, I knew he's not going to try to play me straight up. He's going to really look to throw a lot of shots. And I just have to play discipline, play what he's about to throw, and just anticipate everything he's about to throw. And when I get my chance to throw the shots, really throw them and execute.
Yeah, well, you did just that, CRB. What a comeback there, and you tied up the game day 2-2. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
And we'll see CRB coming up in that final match with Goanaga. He'll be moving into the backcourt. Let's now introduce this Division I doubles match quickly. Gosheri and Amigarena for the Renegades. Arutia and Arats for the Fireballs. 6-1. Gosheri and Amigarena. 4-1. Arutia and Arats. Heavyweight matchup here. The winner of this will secure at least a tie for their side. Renegades will serve.
We're ready to begin our fifth match on the game day. Gosheri will have the serve for the Renegades. There's the serve. Our match has begun. Backhand by Arats, scooped up in the backcourt by Amigarena. Arutia, backhand from the 10. Gosheri powerfully to the inside. Arats is there. Gosheri now goes high to the back wall. Robote coming all the way out at the side wall. Beautiful forehand rotate by Arutia. Big backhand by Amigarena. Caught and returned by Arats. Gosheri from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Arutia is there. Big backhand by Arats. Does pass. Clears the overhead screen. Powerful forehand. Scoop. Deep in the backcourt by Arats. Arats up high at the wall, makes the stop. Arats again on the bounce, backhand from 13. Beautiful catch by Arats deep in the backcourt. Gosheri's there, pulling it off the wall. Backhand to wall will land in and score. First point of this match goes to the Renegades. Gosheri and Amigarena. Gosheri serves.
Well, that's what Gosheri does. I mean, mixes up the shots, and I mean, I don't think we ever see him throw a backhand two-wall. Early in the match, too, I mean, you're just in the rhythm of the point. You're getting engaged in a long rally. Arutia is not thinking about anything other than the next ball coming inside. Certainly not expecting the backhand two-wall, which Gosheri, I don't think he's thrown this year in doubles.
Arutia picks the serve. That's out.
Yeah. All right.
It's called out.
The call has been challenged by the Fireballs. All right, so it was called out by the judge. So we will see. upon replay review what the call is. And this is a case where that 2-all was a clear winner either way. So it's just a matter of, did the ball land in, did it touch the boundary, and would it be out?
Yes.
It was called out by the judges, so there needs to be clear evidence upon replay that the ball was in. Here we go, Stu. We're getting the look, maybe.
No, they haven't been giving us the looks.
No,
though.
there it is. Oh.
No,
That may have been,
we got
ooh.
teased. It's kind of like I've been teasing that new building. You know, we got teased with that.
Arutia was excited. He was going to see the replay himself. And I'm like, brother, I wish, you know, I don't know. Not up to us. We have seen him, but, you know, the chief judge is taking a look back there. And I think what you saw was the main camera in the replay. So he's taking a look at those and
to see if it had
we'll
any
see
contact
exactly
with
what
the
it was.
line, if it clearly landed on one side of the line or the other.
Yeah, that's one of those where it's coming so fast that the judge is focusing on not only the boundary line, but also getting out of the way. So that, it could be one where they may think it was closer to the line than it appears.
Arutia, pretty pissed that he doesn't see it on the screen. and I don't know that he gets upset. Nothing really upsets him.
Arutia's trying to get a look at the look. I mean,
We
they're
don't have
behind
it.
us.
We don't have. Look, Arat's is sneaking around. Look,
Yeah,
look at Arat's sneaking around.
We can't.
I mean,
Or
it's his
tell, we can't
birthday.
see.
You can sneak. We don't know.
They're asking us. I mean, we can
have
give
no
you an
idea.
opinion. If it were up to me, I think so. But I mean, I'll put it out there. But we haven't seen a replay either. But Chief Judge, I believe he's gotten a call. I see him making his way back. We'll hear what it is. The call has been reversed. It was ruled in upon replay review. That is a point for the Fireballs. Now we're tied 1-1.
So there it was. Quite a campaign led at the announcer's booth window by Arat's, and
we don't have any rules against.
No, we don't. There aren't any. But wow, it's
bribing the.
I don't want to say I was intimidated, but I got nothing to do with it, kid.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
But got it right, though. Good call.
It's me, right?
It's you.
Oh, I'll start announcing that.
Yeah, you got it.
Rabote. Oh, the save made by Migrena beautifully. That stays in play. Karam fired fast and hard from Arutia, scores. 2 points for Arutia and Aratz. For the Fireballs, Arutia serves.
Well, you got to keep the pressure on Gaucheri. I mean, that's what he does to these opponents. You're never comfortable playing against him because you don't know when the next shot's coming. Sometimes his opponents get into this rallying game and throw it hard, which doesn't faze Gaucheri at all. You got to get the ball by him. Arutia doing it so far, but just 2 points. Long way to go.
Good hard serve to the inside, crossing the side wall. Aratz with a hop, makes the catch. That's a good Magic City bounce. Catch by Arutia, winding up. To the inside he goes. Migrena will let it pass, makes the Rabote save. Arutia with time from the 3-line, shoots it. Gaucheri stops it, and Gaucheri returns a Karam that scores. 2-2. We're all tied up. Gaucheri and the Renegades serve.
Well, that's a tough one. I mean, Arutia's there, but he kind of throws it right at him, so he has to make that adjustment to the left side at the last moment. And
if you come for
how difficult
Gaucheri,
that is.
you better finish him off with a shot. Here's a great catch and a fine return by Aratz. Migrena, good catch at the 11 line. Big backhand. Gaucheri down low. With control to the inside on the wall, Aratz is there. Gaucheri midcourt, backhand. Rabote. Aratz on the catch. Big backhand to the inside. Aratz is there. Powerful backhand by Gaucheri, goes wall to wall. Arutia for the Rabote. Keeps it inside at the side wall where it scores. That's a third point for Arutia and Aratz of the Fireballs. Arutia has the serve.
And it's just right along the side wall.
Perfectly.
You got to give Amigarena a lot of credit. There were some questions coming in as to how effective he would be in replacing Urbieta in the backcourt, and he's filled in beautifully. I mean, you wouldn't even know it. 6-1 in this division. He and Goanaga, one of the top teams in Division 3 as well. Just a great addition to this team, and he stepped up too.
It's a hard serve by Arutia, and then he runs across the court real quick to catch it on the left side. He's everywhere. Here's the backhand by Arutia. Arats on the catch, backhand from the 10. Powerful backhand by Arats. Robote coming out to the 7 line. Sherry throws this wall to wall. Arutia is looking for it. Catch by Arutia. Sherry on the hop, backhand from the 9. Arats. Hard to the inside. Great catch and return by Amigarena.
It's in the screen.
Ball touched the screen, which is out of play. That's a 3rd point for Gaucheri and Amigarena. We're tied up 3-3.
Yeah, Rotz, such a premium on passing here. And again, just floats it up a little too high and caught the rail there just along the inside.
Hard serve by Gaucheri. Here's a backhand by Arats. Amigarena takes it in the air. Arats again from the 12. Backhand by Amigarena. Arats from the 11. Arats again. Sherry reaches way up high on the 9 line, makes the catch, powerful return. Robote forehand to the outside. Sherry makes the rebote, kicks back in. Arats comes in, fine catch. Big forehand clears the overhead screen. Rebote for Gaucheri. Arutia now, powerful backhand to the inside. What a catch by Amigarena. Amigarena from the 10 line to the inside. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote by Arutia. Up the middle. Gaucheri has it. Good read by Arats. Low and hard by Arats. Caught deep in the backcourt by Amigarena. Arutia gets in there. Backhand from the 8. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote coming out. Great save by Gaucheri. Arutia. Oh, cannot hold on. 4 points for Gaucheri and Amigarena. Gaucheri has the serve.
Huge break.
Yeah, tremendous break. I mean, have to believe that Arutia was thinking about what he was going to throw, because obviously you got the ball in the middle of the court. You're about the 4 line. Relatively easy catch, but you got Gaucheri running at you. Where are you going to throw it? Yeah. Drop shot, blast it outside. Lots of choices. Here's the backhand by Arats. Gaucheri on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Amigarena in the corner. Tough grab. Arats from the 12. Arats again. Gaucheri, backhand from the 9. Arats makes the catch, backhand to the inside. Big backhand by Amigarena. Stopped in the backcourt by Arats. Amigarena powerfully to the backcourt. Arats is there. Sherry takes this on the bounce. Low and hard on the return. Arutia comes cross court, makes a very difficult catch. Gaucheri has it right in that sweet spot. Does not go 2 walls. Arats takes it in the air. Powerful backhand by Migarena again. Rotate forehand, 2 pass. Passes both the front and back quarter. Gaucheri makes the save. There's a backhand by Arutia. Rotate forehand. Arutia is there. Catch by Migarena. Rotz gets to the inside to make the play. Backhand. Arutia takes it in the air, winds up. 2-all is out.
Yeah, that seemed like a kind of a bad kick off the front or side wall. Maybe the front wall. Either way, it's out.
5 points for Gaucheri and Migarena. Possible set point.
Yeah. It just kind of kicked up when it made contact with the front wall as opposed to just opening up and go down.
We saw that yesterday. We saw that yesterday as well.
Tough break now, 5-3. Chance for the Renegades to take this first set.
Big backhand by Rotz. Gaucheri. Robote. Arutia cuts it off. Hard to the inside it goes. Migarena saves Robote. Here's Rotz. Backhand. Little play off the side wall. Sending it to the outside with Gaucheri. Gaucheri keeps it outside. Arutia sneaks in. Drop shot to the inside. One bounce. Oh, Gaucheri has it. Philo will score. Point and set to Gaucheri and Migarena. Taking the first set 6-3.
6-3. Gaucheri and Migarena just continue to roll on here in this regular season. It's now their 8th match of 10. And they can win here, get to 7-1. I mean, that's almost what they had last season with Urbieta. I mean, just looking to match that total. Obviously, Gaucheri's still up there in the front. But at this level, I mean, you need support in the backcourt because these backcourters just take a beating. I mean, ball after ball, throw after throw. They don't get a lot of love at all, but they're the ones that really keep the team in it and allow these front quarters to do their thing. It's a perfect compliment to Gaucheri, which is why he's filled in so well on this Renegades team. And then also with Goanaga, you catch like that, any front quarter would take you.
Ben's Beauty Shop aggressively, wow, multitasking. I just don't know if anybody leaves with orders after he finishes with this. They're all good with the samples, but you know.
It never leads to a next transaction.
I don't know if he's closed a sale.
No. I've been waiting on the sale of that sweatshirt for about 1.5 years. I think I've given up. I tried to pay him, but I can't even get the order. It's a very... People have been asking me for it too still.
Really?
I'm trying, but... Back over here on the bench with the Renegades. Still Gaucheri and Migarena just taking a rest. I mean, working hard in that first set. And Ben providing the refreshments. You got the Fireballs, though. I mean, they're out on the court already here. Just, I mean, looking back at this day, you know, Arutia kind of let that match against Goanaga slip away, and then Cabrera against CRB, that one kind of felt like it slipped through his hands, too. I mean, very easily could be 4-0 Fireballs right now, and instead it's 2-2 on a game day that means a whole lot to the Renegades. I mean, they really are keeping their season alive and maybe even giving them a chance to play into December in those championship rounds. For the Fireballs, though, I mean, got to stop the bleeding here quickly. I feel like they need this set. Up next, you got Goanaga and CRB against Lalu and Ikeda. And record-wise, the Fireballs have the advantage, but you hear Goanaga, it's never an easy matchup.
We're ready to begin our second set. Arutia has the serve. Good arch serve by Arutia to start off the second set. Here he is again, backhand from the 8. Gaucheri reaches in, winds up. 2-all fired quickly. Arutia stops at the carom. Gaucheri got that off somehow and scores. That ball came floating off of the side wall. Gaucheri just, yeah, that was brilliant. First point goes to Gaucheri and Migarena. Gosheri serves.
Yeah, you know, sometimes he's got a little magic. I mean, some guys are just built a little different, and Gosheri might fit the billing here. I mean, that is a crazy catch. It's juggling around
Even
the frame.
Arutia was looking like, what the hell's going on
Gets it off
over
in
there?
one fluid motion. Then it's a floater off the side wall. Not easy moving at that speed. What a turnaround to begin the second set.
Migarena to the inside. Arats is there. Robote, left side for the big bounce. Brought down by Arats. Robote left side by Arats for the big bounce to the inside. And Migarena from the 11 line.
And the scary thing, too, for the fireballs is Gosheri's jumping around even more energized. And he played great so far.
He's
How
bumped.
does it get even better?
Here's backhand by Arats. Gosheri back at the 10 line.
Look at how engaged he is. Back at the 10 line. I mean, every throw. Trying to get involved.
Arutia pulls that from the side wall. Big backhand follows Robote. That rebound off the back wall. Played on the forehand of Gosheri. Low, hard backhand. That's really well thrown by Arats to score 1-1 in the second set. Arutia serves.
That one just kicked up into the corner. You know, Migarena's backpedaling. He's on an island. Not an easy catch to begin with. And then you're going to see here, it looked like it just took a bigger bounce than we're used to seeing up at the 10 line. And that's up and, yep, just right off the cesta. But he's caught everything so far, so first miss.
Arutia, backhand from the 9 line. And Migarena is there. Gosheri calls for the Robote, makes a save on the forehand. Arutia cuts it off. Back to the inside. Migarena makes the catch. Down low. Arutia again. Backhand. To Migarena. Robote left side by Arutia. Big bounce brought down by Migarena. Migarena on the catch. Backhand from the 11. Arats now, backhand from the 12, and Migarena's there. Scoop! High on the left side of Migarena. Powerful forehand, a Robote by Arutia. Arutia moves in, he does not have a play on the ball. Gosheri calls for it. High and inside. Arats lets it pass. Tries to get the big bounce. Gosheri will let it pass. Rotate forehand. Straight back caught by Migarena. Rotate forehand to the outside. Gosheri moves in. Costado to the inside. Takes a little off of it.
Magic City bounce.
Arats sends it from the forehand. Gosheri's there. Looking for the high bounce inside. Arats is there. Arats again. Powerful backhand. Robote for Gosheri. Nicely played on the forehand. Arutia looks for the Robote. Inside. Gosheri lets it pass. Arats takes that in the air. Backhand. Catch by Arats. Backhand from the left side. Gosheri has it. Splitter up high. Arats, back to the inside. Robote, left side by Arutia. Sherry cuts it off. Placement to the inside. Arutia is there with control and the backhand. Arats, good read. Powerful backhand. Low to the back wall. Gosheri makes the save. Arats makes the play. Gosheri attacking. Cuts it off on the bounce. Sends it back. Arats with the 2-all. Gosheri scoops it up. Powerful throw. Arats stops it and returns it. Here's a Migarena backhand from the 8 line. Robote forehand. Scoop. High on the left side of Arats. Sherry high and inside. Arats moves in. Backhand. 2-pass. Robote. Back goes to the forehand of Gosheri. Gosheri fakes the 2-all, drops it inside to score. Such a well-played point by all 4 players. 2 points for Gosheri. And a Migarena of the Renegades. Gosheri serves.
Every time he's thrown a kill shot, Arutia's darted to the outside, and Arats has kind of stepped back about the 10 line or so. That time he just found the space, faked to Karam, sent Arutia to the net. Arats was backing up inside and kind of acted like a little drop shot here, just comes over the top.
Just inside placement.
Yeah. It's well done. Not a shot these players are used to seeing, and it's hard to read because he can blast it about 150 right back at you, too.
Powerful, powerful serve by Gosheri. Here's the backhand by Arats. Great catch. Arats from the 12. Big backhand by Arutia. Robote goes to the outside. Gosheri's all over it. Fires it inside. Arats makes the stop. Ball tipped in the backcourt. We're all tied up 2-2, point by point here. Arutia serves 4 fireballs.
Another tough one coming in here. Arutia sends it high. I mean, he's all alone. That's floor, side wall, and then a Migarena tries to pull it off the wall. Touching 2 surfaces within about a second. Deep in the backcourt as he's backing up. Sounds complicated because it is very complicated. Ties at 2-2.
Migarena to the inside. Arutia is there to make the catch. 2-all. Opens wide and scores. Well done. A 3rd point for Arutia and Arats. Arutia serves.
He committed, threw it hard.
Even with Gosheri out there.
To the wall, to the net rather. And still, Gosheri can't get out to it. That's what we're saying. I mean, it's a hard one. Yeah, just kind of got crossed up there. Looked like he hesitated for a moment, and that's the difference.
Low hard serve to the inside by Arutia. Arutia to the inside, backhand from the 9. Robote. Robote forehand. Arutia takes it in the air, winds up. 2-all again. Gosheri stops this one on the forehand. Karam with a light touch, read by Arats. He gets it back. Migarena stops it in the air. Here's Arutia, backhand. Low and hard. Coming out, dropping. Saved by Gosheri. Arutia attacks. Filo to the outside, will score. 4 points for Arutia and Arats. Fireballs, Arutia serves.
Well, not going to see many better shots than this. He picks it up high, and then the feel boom, straight to the outside. Lands just in, and it scores. Leads up to 2 now. Fireballs, 3 straight points. They're in front.
Fault underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Double fault, loss of point. Gaucheri and Amigarena have 3.
And it's just a function of one guy standing in the service box. That's Gaucheri. I mean, you just don't see many double faults. Certainly not in singles, but in doubles, you know, usually because you're afraid of that front quarter up there, and reason to be with how Gaucheri's playing today.
Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good.
But you always contend it's better to get it in and take your chances on the point than to give it away, you know, on the double fault.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no question about that.
Again, just getting away from
Again,
them.
keeping it away from your opponent in doubles, you cross the side wall.
Right.
You serve it hard. They like to get these low serves in.
It gives the front quarter more of a chance to pick it, but it's coming in fast.
It's the backhand by Rotz. Gaucheri's looking for the rebote midcourt. Powerful costado inside. Amigarena's there. Rotate left side to the inside with kick. Brought down by Amigarena. Rebote. What a catch by Amigarena on the forehand. He comes back over the top. Scoop. High on the left side. A bullet comes back and Amigarena stopped it. Amigarena again, backhand from the 12.
Ooh,
what a high scoop made by Rotz. Rebote 2-all, scoop by Gaucheri. What a catch by Arutia, who fires a split placement to score. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Possible set point.
There's been a few wow plays in this match.
But I mean, that Gaucheri threw this ball so hard. I mean, he threw the ball so hard.
I mean, this is full board, this forehand.
Exactly. Arutia just stops it. Doesn't go in for the 2 balls that he's been scoring with. A split placement. Perfect shot. Well done.
That's it.
The ace will score. That is point and set for Arutia and Rotz. They take the second set 6-3. 2 minutes. We'll come back out, play our third and decisive set. Came quick.
Yeah, came quick. The ace ends it, and yeah, a request of interference, but denied. Have to be able to make a play on the ball, and also had to be able to get to it. In that case, the official thought the serve was by him before he made a move, and there it is, 6-3. Right. Fireballs come back and take that second set. Well, it's been a back and forth ace to a lot of 3-set matches. I mean, after the first one, I think what has been every match, it is except match 2. Back and forth game day, and that's just when it's going to happen late in the year. Every game day starts to matter just a little bit more. Fireballs coming into this one, I mean, inside the playoffs, but if they get half a point, they would move all the way up into a tie for second. But on the Renegades side of things, I mean, if they could come back and potentially win this game day, the Renegades could go from outside of the playoffs all the way up to a tie for second as well. So that's, you know, how tight the standings are. One win can jump a few spots.
I was looking back at my rudimentary. Exactly. The backup
the sheets by hand? Right, no, that's okay. It's valuable.
Chargers, Cyclones, tie. Warriors, Devils, tie.
Yes.
Renegades, Warriors, tie.
On Friday, yeah. So what, the last 4?
Last 3, I believe. 1, 2.
Yes, sorry, I can't count. That'd be last 3. Potential for a 4th right here. Players making their way back out there for the third set. Arutia start opening up a little bit more, too, in the second set. You know, if Gaucheri's going to start rallying, I mean, that's when you can take the chances. You can blast it by him, too, and Arutia did just that. And, of course, remiss if we didn't mention the backcourt play from both sides. Amigarena and Arats too. I mean, doing all they can to keep their team in it, some of these longer rallies. Third set to decide it. Renegades will serve.
Ready to begin our third and final set of this match. First team to reach 6 points will win it. Gaucheri serves for the Renegades. There's a serve by Gaucheri. We begin. Powerful backhand into the backcourt, and Arats is there. Here's backhand by Amigarena. Powerful costado. This one stopped by Arats. Arats, tough catch at the 12 line. That ball was curving into the side wall.
Yes, it was.
Again, beautiful catch by Arats down low. Rabote kicks way up and scores. First point of the decisive third set goes to Arutia and Arats of the Fireballs. Arutia serves.
And a little extra bounce on that Rabote just throws off Gaucheri's positioning. I mean, he's set up for where he thinks that's coming. He's played it thousands and thousands of times, but that one up over his head, tried to hit it. If you make contact and it reaches the front wall, that would be good. Comes up short.
Powerful serve by Arutia, stopped in the backcourt by Amigarena. Backhand straight to the corner, stopped in the air by Amigarena. Arutia again, this time from the 9. Powerful backhand. Rabote coming out on the wall the whole way. Arutia makes the catch, fires it to the outside. Gaucheri scoops it up, fires it back. What a scoop by Arats. Arutia grabbed it and then landed on the wall with his feet.
Crazy sequence.
Costado inside, and that scores. Tremendous play by all 4 players. 2 points for Arutia and Arats. Arutia serves.
Well, Arutia, I mean, doing everything he can here. Look at this catch. I mean, flying into the wall.
Again, the catch was made as in the air. And then
neither foot on the ground, not even close.
No. So he made the catch, then his feet hit the wall.
I don't know how these guys do it. We thought the pace was quick a few seasons ago, and it's like double the speed now. It is so fast out there.
Gaucheri picks the serve, low and hard. Arats will.
Everyone's okay.
Are they?
I think. Maybe scarred, but okay. Wow.
That's a point for Gaucheri and Amigarena.
Totally not intentional here. Arats just hooks it going down to the floor, and you see a lot of players ducking out of the way. Arutia,
I thought
praying
we were
to
friends,
someone.
bro.
Yeah, praying to someone or something.
Arutia going for the serve has a tip ball. We're all tied up 2-2.
And just like that.
Happens quick.
It does.
Happens quick in battle court.
Well, that's a risk. I mean, you have a player, first of all, the risk of taking a serve, but also when you have a powerful front court serving, I mean, they could get an ace and tie it up in an instant. Sherry, one of the top players in that category.
Arutia picks this serve.
Oh, but juggled it.
Bobbling on the call. That's a point for Gaucheri and Amigarena.
Oh, let's see, again.
They lead 3-2.
The players usually don't put their hand up and say, I juggled it, you know what, you got me. So, I mean, we'll see in the replay if we get one, but I'm going to guess that was pretty significant if the judge called it there, and the back judge, who may have a better look at it.
Arutia takes another one. Drop shot. Will score.
Not going to get there.
I don't care if I juggle the last one. I'm going for it again.
No fear.
No, 0.
That's what you love about these players.
Arutia?
Really all 4 of these guys. I mean, the back quarters too, getting into the corner. These front quarters stepping in front of serves. And that one was dancing around the frame. Not a juggle because it never went in the basket, and then the drop shot follows.
Arutia, Alex, Benetrix. I mean, the front court's been lit up.
And those names mentioned, all of them have joined in the last like 3 seasons. Picked it up a notch.
Arutia on the forehand at the 9 line. Powerful forehand. Will pass. Robote for Gaucheri. Little clip. Arutia in position, puts it back inside. Robote for Gaucheri. Arutia takes it on the bounce. Back to the inside hard. Migorena makes the stop. Gaucheri. Backhand. Pump to the corner. Beautifully caught by Arats. Sherry winding up. Split placement caught in the air by Arutia. Arutia from the costado, and Migorena goes to the ground. Arutia makes the catch. Firing it low and hard. It's coming out low, and it will score. 4 points for Arutia and Arats. The Fireballs, they serve.
What pace here. And Gaucheri, I mean, he's calling to Migorena, telling him he's all alone, goes down to the floor, great save, but gets right back up, sends another one, low and hard inside, and then Gaucheri goes flying in, goes down hard.
He thought he could get to it, but I mean, he's all the way back at the 11 line, trying to make that. Powerful serve by Arutia. Here's the backhand. Robote, swing and miss. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri has the serve.
Wanted that one so badly. I tried to throw it through the front wall as opposed to it, and sometimes you get that swing and miss. 4-4 late in the 3rd set. Game day tied 2-2. Dead even on points in this match for both sides. I mean, it's about as good as it gets here.
Powerful serve now by Gaucheri, deep in the service box. Migorena takes it in the air at the 11 line. Arutia with control at the 8. Robote by Gaucheri. Arats moves up, forehand to pass. Robote forehand saved into the pad. Five points for Arutia and Arats. Possible match point.
Well, the Renegades comeback has been the theme of the day, so can't get too comfortable here if you're the Fireballs. 5-4 lead, but have come back from that already in even more significant deficits. If you're Arutia, you're thinking just one good serve here could end the mystery. He's got 2 chances at it and already a double fault. We'll see how that factors in.
Low hard serve is stopped by Migorena. Arutia from the 9. Backhand, inside. Migorena's there. Robote on the wall, difficult play, saved. Gaucheri has it, winds up. Looking for the 3-wall play, a little wild. Arutia's calling for it, sends it inside. Gaucheri gets back in there. To the inside it goes. Here's Arats, backhand from the 11. Beautiful catch by Arutia. Backhand to pass. Caught in the air by Migorena. Arutia now on the forehand with a tip ball.
This is it.
5-5. This is match point.
I mean, what a day, Stu.
No pressure, right?
Just counting here. 4th set that has gone to 5-5. 4th set of the day that's gone to 5-5.
Been some fantastic play in battlecourt today. Powerful serve by Gaucheri, stopped by Arats. Migorena, backhand from the 12. Arats is there. Migorena from the 11. Takes a little off it. Arats, difficult catch. Nice backhand follows. Arutia from the 8 line. Low hard backhand. Gaucheri is looking for the side wall. Arats with a hop. Backhand from the 8. Low and hard on the wall. Gaucheri's calling for it again. Arats, it goes off the frame of his cesta. Point set in a hard-fought match for Gaucheri and Migorena, taking it in the 3rd set, 6-5.
Wow. Comes down to the final point of the 3rd set. And it's the Renegades that come out on top. They've won the last 3 5-5 points, and they take a 3-2 game day lead heading into the finale. That's Division 4 doubles, Goanaga and CRB with a chance to win it against Lalu and Ikeda.
Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Gosheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gosheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one.
And we got our winners over there, Gosheri and Amigarena, guys. What a win for you. Comebacks all day long for the Renegades. You now take a 3-2 game day lead into the final match. Gosheri, what do you love about the fight you've seen from your side today?
Yeah, it was a difficult match. We went losing 5-4 in the third set, but we fight for the win and we won.
So, guys, well, another great performance there. 7-1 now on the season. Good luck the rest of the way today. Thank you.
Thank you.
The finales, too. Division 4 doubles, Goanaga and CRB will take on Lalu and Ikeda. Renegades win. They'll win the game day. If the Fireballs win, it will end in a tie. Be the 4th in a row, Stu, as you just said. It's been a tightly contested week here of Battlecourt. Not over. We got one more tomorrow. The Devils and Chargers. But this Division 4 match right here, Goanaga and CRB, I should say. 4-3 so far in the regular season. Lalu and Ikeda, though, top record in Division 4. They're 4-1. And again, if you're the Fireballs here, you feel pretty good about sending this team out there, but probably a little weary. You got Goanaga up there in the opposing front court. Just about ready to get our last match started here. Final warm-up throws. CRB coming off of a win too. He's got to be feeling confident. Ikeda won his first match of the day, as did Lalu. A lot of winners out there today, but the game day on the line. Said 3-2 lead for the Renegades. If you're just joining us a little late, there's the whistle. Judge making sure it's safe before he comes out. We got our final match of the day.
Yeah, if you're sticking your head out, you're ready to come out and judge, and someone's throwing a 2-ball.
It's a cortada.
Yeah, it's...
We are ready to begin our final match of the game day. Goanaga and CRB serve to Lalu and Ikeda. Goanaga serves. We begin our final match with an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve there is good. Here's Ikeda from the backcourt. Opens up with the right side. High along the wall. CRB ducks out of the way late. Goanaga. Sorbote in the overhead screen. First point of our final match goes to the Fireballs.
The problem with the communication there was none. Doesn't happen often, but in that case, it's just each Renegade thought the other Renegade was going for it.
The worst form of communication. No communication. That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Serve is good. Here's CRB from the backcourt. Opens up with the left side. Ikeda handles off the side wall. Folds one back. Goanaga steps back to the 10, cuts it off, and fires it deep. Now Ikeda. Beyond the 13 line, back inside. Here's Goanaga. Ikeda at the 12, drops it at Goanaga's feet, kicks up off the side wall. CRB handles comfortably deep in the backcourt. Catch overhead, Goanaga, low runner to the inside, picked off the side wall. Now Lalu. Back to Goanaga, he's got a costado, shoots it inside. Ikeda stepped up and then scooped it up. Ikeda again with that backhand, sends it up a little higher. CRB steps in front of it, takes it in on the forehand. Lalu now. Drops one back in the corner. CRB lines it up right off the side wall. Back to Lalu. Just beyond the 7, there's a low bullet. CRB steps out of the way. Goanaga alone sends the rebote back inside Ikeda. That's caught on the left side of CRB. This one coming in low. Lalu thought about it. Lets it pass to the back. Ikeda sends it up the middle. Goanaga all the way backed up now. Shoots another forehand inside off the wall. That's Ikeda. Goanaga moving in aggressively. There's a drop shot. Dropped in to score. Got the second bounce and a first point for the Renegades.
Goanaga got the ball right back to the side wall. Lalu had no play on it.
There's a low hard serve. Ikeda picks it up off the floor. Now CRB from the 12 line, dropping. Cut off by Lalu. Tough one. Oh, Ikeda just got that one in. Now Goanaga now from the 8 line. Shoots a cortada. Lalu steps in front of it. Takes it in. Hard backhand. Now the rebote for Goanaga. Straight inside. There's Ikeda. Tries to pass, Goanaga goes up, cuts it off, then fires it deep. Long rebote, turned up at the 7 line. Goanaga again, lets him cross safely. Soft cortada, picked up just before that second bounce. Great read by Ikeda. CRB comes in, puts it on the wall. Ikeda elects to run with it. Diving save on the rebote. Now CRB from the back, low runner inside. Caught on the forehand of Ikeda, comes over the top. Right at Goanaga's feet, he scoops it up. Now CRB just beyond the 12 line, a little bit higher. That clears the screen back to Ikeda. That one pulled off the numbers. Goanaga blasts it. Stop. Back beyond the 13. Goanaga costado. Right along the wall. Lalu, good foot speed, runs under it in the air, sends it on the numbers. CRB steps in front. CRB takes his time, right side, high off the front wall. Ikeda thought about it. Now Lalu comes back to save the rebote. Another costado, this one right up the middle. Scoop by Ikeda. Forehand, crossing. There's CRB backing up, makes the stop on the right side. Back to Ikeda, between the 9 and 10. Sends it wall to wall. Goanaga makes the save, drops it right to Ikeda's backhand. CRB gets it by Ikeda. Lalu set up for the rebote. Powerfully inside. Good range by Goanaga. Gets back in there. Ikeda up at the 11. Back to the left side of CRB. He sends it deep. Long rebote coming out. Lalu turns it wall to wall. Ikeda plucks it off the side wall. Plays it back. Goanaga off his footing. Sends a powerful rebote right back to Ikeda. Lalu steps in front of it on the bounce. Forehand, a rifle to the inside. Crossing the wall. CRB's got another one.
I definitely have to say I like CRB better in the backcourt. He
looks very
comfortable. It's mistake-free highlight. He knows which ones to go for, which ones to let come out, and no drops on that backswing.
Big bounce on the rebote. Caught up at the 9 by Ikeda. CRB again. Beautiful catch. Hard return. Ikeda gets back at the 13. This one comes over the top. Good chance for Goanaga. It's a drop shot. Got the first bounce. Not going to get the second. There's Ikeda. Forehand rifled inside. Caught by CRB in the air. Now Lalu's in the backcourt. His carom doesn't open. Goanaga from the outside sends the forehand. That's scooped up by Lalu. Lalu now moving in. Cuts it off, inside placement, comes to Goanaga. Splitter, caught in the air. Lalu's got space. Oh, but plays it right back to Goanaga. His cortadas picked up by Ikeda.
My goodness, what a point.
Another sequence.
Just incredible.
Ikeda here, forehand dropping inside. Ooh, not screened a bit, but CRB played through it, made the catch. Well, this one kicking up overhead. CRB, tough grab. Dropped it at Lalu's feet, picks it up off the floor, shoots it inside, right to Goanaga. His placement shot stays inside for Ikeda. Tough scoop, quick bounce back inside. Ikeda plucks it off the wall once more. Another one. This one coming way out. Lalu from the 8 line turns it, clears the screen. CRB goes up again. CRB takes the fireballs to the outside. Ikeda runs with it, shoots a forehand. CRB all alone reaches up again. Low running backhand, stop. Here's CRB. Hard up the middle, passing both fireballs. Lalu. That one clipped the sidewall. Goanaga's got it in the middle of the court. Softer cortada. Ikeda stepped up. He read it the whole way. Goanaga hooks it just above the pad. Ikeda now with the 9 line. Floats one up right on the wall. CRB ducks out of the way. Goanaga crashes in, makes the save. Lalu. Oh, comes right to CRB off the sidewall. Now a soft backhand. This one overthrow it. CRB cuts it off at the 13 line, puts it inside. There's Ikeda. Goanaga from the 9. Ooh, that one died. Scooped up. Lalu shoots it low. Picked up off the sidewall. Goanaga again with a great catch.
This is just an amazing point.
Straight to the inside. CRB. Oh, outside placement. Lalu reach, stops it, sends it back inside. Goanaga called it the whole way. He's there to make the save. Lalu, another one. Keeps this one even lower. It's
another
picked
great
up
catch
by Goanaga. Now a scoop by Ikeda from deep in the backcourt. Kicks right back to Goanaga's costada. Ikeda stepped up. That's a tough one, but he scoops it up on the left side. Lalu over the top. This one dropping. Goanaga scoop. Inside placement. Ikeda elects to play the rebote. That's the right choice. Keeps it going again. Splitter. Missed by Lalu. What a point that was by all 4 players. But it goes to the Renegades. 2-1 they lead.
So impressive. I mean, just no one making a mistake. Everyone making really good catches. Why weren't they throwing shots? They were throwing shots. The shots were being stopped by the opposing teams.
Except this one, just tipped.
And CRB with the least amount of experience in the back, just catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw. And spot on position.
He looks really good.
Super comfortable.
Yeah. It's a low, hard serve, but under. Second one coming up. Ikeda handles the serve, crosses the sidewall. CRB steps out of the way. Goanaga lays up the rebote. Quick bounce brought in by Lalu. Shoots one inside. CRB missed it there along the sidewall. 2-2, tied up.
CRB's first miss. And there was nothing easy about that catch. That ball was coming in hard off the wall. Ikeda retying his cesta. All those catches and throws, it's going to get loose.
CRB handles that powerful serve, puts it along the wall. Ikeda thought about it, steps away. Lalu left side rebote, caught low by CRB, shoots it over his head. Ikeda takes it off the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Lalu still going. Up at the 5 line. Whips it up the middle. Tough for Bote now for Goanaga. And keeps it going. Ikeda all the way up at the 9 line. 3-wall play. Goanaga back inside. Lays it up high. Lalu able to attack. Philo. Scoop by Goanaga. The carom caught the pad. And the pad is bad. 3 points and the lead for the Fireballs.
Just looked up. I didn't seem like we were still in the first set. I mean, we had that one marathon point, but so much has been going on the court. Ooh, that cut
Ball
back in.
And out of CRB's basket. The ace brings it to a 4-2 lead. Backhand coming inside. There's Lalu from the 9. CRB just beyond the 11, sends it deep. Now Ikeda winds it up, comes over the top. Goanaga steps back, picks it up at the 9 line on the bounce. Whoa, runner to the inside. Tough save, but Ikeda turned it quickly.
Oh, look at it.
Ooh, late notice. CRB. He got up there, made the catch.
Did a pirouette to do it, but he made it.
Now Rabote kicking in off the sidewall. Ikeda controls it, sends it back. Goanaga another chance. Forehand, mid of height. Oh, it's scooped again right off the sidewall. Now Ikeda from the 12. High and hard between the Renegades. Goanaga steps in front, saves the Rabote. Now Ikeda on the hop. Over the top, this one dropping. Scoop by Goanaga. That one clips. Oh, Lalu reached in late with one hand. Goanaga looking for the bounce. Ikeda controls it outside placement. Lands in. CRB tracks it down somewhere on the outside of the court. Now Lalu from the 10.
Now he's back on the inside.
Lalu.
This guy's everywhere.
What a catch. Bullet of a backhand stopped by CRB. Now Lalu's got it up off the floor. Another backhand.
Again.
CRB handles. Now a forehand. Lalu with time winds it up, kicks it off the wall. Goanaga able to scoop it up. Ikeda over the top on the bounce. That one's on the wall. It's dropping. Goanaga stays with the Rabote. Lalu able to attack. Oh, it's a drop shot. Not droppy enough. Goanaga sends it
right
to Ikeda, but he caught it in the air. Only place he can make a play on it. It's dropped by CRB in the backcourt. Another great point goes the Fireball's way. They have a possible set point.
Wow. Again, wow. Just a lot going on that point. CRB dropped that last one, but man, he caught a lot before it.
You figure some of these long rallies have all gone the Fireball's way late. You figure Goanaga will start to mix it up a little more if that continues.
I'm already mixed up.
Oh, stuck in his basket, whipped inside, scoop by Ikeda.
Great
nice
catch.
play. CRB let it pass, that's on the wall, turn back over the top. Lalu didn't want it, passes to the back now, Ikeda. Catch by CRB outside.
Oh,
Ball
off the tip of the
tipped
cesta.
by Ikeda, so that keeps it going here. 3 points for the Renegades.
So yesterday I was jumping out of my seat when the ball crossed my face, and today just out of sheer excitement, I'm popping up and down in my seat.
Oh, Ikeda waits for that serve to cross, makes a tough catch. Now inside for Goanaga, low runner. Picked up by Ikeda. Left side Rabote laid up. Lalu looking to attack, picks it up at the 7, shoots it inside. CRB all alone. Good body control, makes a tough grab. Now the backhand from Lalu, another bullet picked off overhead. CRB sends it deep. Ikeda handles off the sidewall. Goanaga left side rebote. Tough one for Ikeda all alone, hopping in the corner. Comes over the top inside, picked up again. There's a tough play by Goanaga. Lalu kind of lays up that rebote. Into the costado he goes. Now Ikeda steps up. Sidearm carom, that doesn't open. Goanaga takes a look, sends it high to the outside. Three wall will score. So now 4 points for the Renegades.
Lalu called for it, but then he was tentative. Because if he is leaning into the screen when he makes the rebote, does that entail moving the screen out of the way to facilitate the rebote? Yeah. That's close. That's right in the margins. So I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Goanaga has to scoop it. He does. Outside placement follows Lalu. He's got a chance. There's a carom. It's in, and it scores. Point and set. Lalu and Ikeda win it 6-4. 2 minutes. We'll play set 2.
A high-energy first set just completed in our last match of the game day here at Battlecourt, live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and prepare for matches. So Ikeda and Lalu seated on the bench there, coming off a first set victory, 6-4. Intense play throughout, one of the longest points we've seen in all of Battlecourt today, maybe in all of Battlecourt this season. Lalu spot on in terms of his catching, court positioning, power. Ikeda positioning has been absolutely terrific. Goanaga's thrown some to the inside. Ikeda's been there every single time. Here we are on the Renegades side. And there he is, CRB.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not your prototypical backcourt, all right? You think backcourt
Would be, yeah, no, Stu. Historically speaking.
By history. But what's a backcourter supposed to do? Catch everything. He's been doing that. Right. Be in position to catch everything. He's been doing that. Throw it back. He's been doing that. Don't throw the ball off the court in the overhead screen. Been having a lot of luck with that too.
Yeah, played great, and still just not enough there to take down Lalu and Ikeda. So consistent, those two. I mean, not a lot of shots, a ton of power up there in the front court. And Ikeda's really, filling into this backcourt role well. He's a guy who's played a lot of his career up in the front. Doesn't have a ton of shots, but he is a good catcher. Very consistent.
No question about it. I think of short backcourters by history. And what more recent history, but recent history to me is kind of like different from you. Boniguin of Milford and Dana fam. Yeah. Not particularly tall, but always in the feature games. And played a lot of tournaments.
Second set about ready to begin. Goanaga CRB will serve. Lalu picks the serve to begin our second set. Powers the backhand. Goanaga has to save the rebote up the middle. Ikeda almost lost it there. CRB lines it up off the side wall. Tough grab. Lalu again. Paces up. Low runner comes in. It's missed. Lalu and Ikeda strike first here in our second set.
That was a real bullet coming in from the left side of Lalu.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
That's an underserve. First fault. Second one coming up. CRB. Backhand stopped by Ikeda. Goanaga steps back from the 9-line, hooks it up the middle, right back to Lalu. His 2-wall opens, and it scores. 2-0 lead here for the Fireballs.
Lalu sure-footed as he lined up this Gustavo 2-wall. Threw it with authority. It didn't really open up because that ball was still in the boundary lines passing the 7-line. But
it was just thrown kind of hard. That was really the key. Hard serve, CRB's got it. Backhand flipped into the corner. Ikeda handles right off the side wall as that crossed late. Now CRB just out of reach. Lalu on the rebote, high to the inside. Goanaga wastes no time, shoots a Costado. Clean miss in the front. Ikeda's got it though in the backcourt. CRB over the top. Ikeda on the hop, picks it up at the 10. Now Goanaga, 8-line, backhand to the inside. Tough rebote, dropping. Lalu goes to the floor. He's out of position. Ikeda covers the space. He shoots it inside, but it's tipped. Renegades get one back there first here in set 2. Goanaga left side rebote, cut off. Here's Lalu, 2-wall, not enough. Goanaga stops it, shoots a cortada. That's picked up in the backcourt by Ikeda. CRB, beautiful control, big backhand. Lalu still going at the 6, sends it back inside. CRB, not a great catch. Ikeda shoots another one, 3-wall play. Goanaga calls him off, sends it back inside. Ikeda goes up for it. Goanaga switches to the right side, forehand, passing. Ikeda just got out of the way for Lalu to lay up the rebote. High scoop, splitter, scores. Just like that, we are tied 2-2.
Happens quickly. Goanaga, again, we saw him do it in singles. He gets locked in, doesn't miss, knows where to put the ball. And CRB here in the backcourt.
Oh, hard serve, crossing, but Ikeda brings it in. Goanaga keeps this one low. Ikeda.
What a catch.
Wow, what a grab as that crossed. Now CRB. Right up the middle, Lalu. Costado, hook to the outside. Oh, Goanaga's got a play on it, sends it back. Look at Lalu, cut it off in the air. Now Goanaga, low bullet of a backhand. Ikeda steps one overhead, floats it back. Now CRB from the outside. Right back to Ikeda. Goanaga, leap and grab, cuts one off, fires it deep. Now Lalu, still going at the 6, whips one inside. Rebote dropping. Goanaga kicks it off the side wall. Lalu handles, blasts another one. That's tough on the wall, played just above the pad. Another one. Costado, oh, but hooked right to Goanaga. He keeps it low, and Ikeda scoops it right up. Oh, but the backhand is gone.
Over it, yes.
It is stuck in the screen, and it's out of play. 3rd point for Goanaga and CRB.
Even the ball doesn't want to have anything to do with it. A lot of activity.
And now you bring in a fresh ball. Lalu went for the serve, knocked it down. That brings the lead to 2 for the Renegades.
Ikeda trying to get his mind off of that miss, which is exactly what Lalu needs to do. Move on to the next point.
Ikeda, forehand comes in low. Goanaga handles just before that second bounce. Back inside, there's Ikeda, sends it high. That just clears the screen. Rebote clipped, Lalu, middle of the court, sends it inside.
Beautiful
One-handed effort. Goanaga snatched it right up. Backhand cutting inside, CRB now. This one dropping, picked up by Lalu. Catch by Lalu, there's the backhand from the 8, powerfully into the corner. CRB stops it. Another one, oh, Goanaga now. Stops it up at the 10 line, dropped right back to Lalu. There's a long 2-wall, and it scores. Missed outside by Goanaga. That's 3 for the Fireballs.
That landed in and then dropped. Really didn't maintain its height after it hit the ground. Sidewall, front wall, floor. Yeah, and that was just dropping.
That serve takes CRB to the outside, backhand. Ooh, a Magic City bounce off the side wall, but Ikeda sticks with it. Now forehand. Over the top, dropping. That was tipped. 4-4 is the score. Lalu and Ikeda serve.
My, oh my.
Backhand by CRB. That clears the screen. Rebote forehand clears as well. Lalu backed up to the 10 line. Powerful forehand. CRB ducks out of the way. Goanaga comes back to dig out the rebote. Feeds Lalu up at the 4 line. Hard to the inside. That's scooped up. Catch by Goanaga inside. Blasted back. Lalu covers the space. Cuts it off. Sends it deep. Goanaga stops at the 7. Shoots one inside. Cut off by Lalu. Now CRB. Lalu from the 9 line, puts it back along the wall. CRB stops it, comes out low. Ikeda backs up. Now Goanaga from the 9, shoots one low, just above the pad. Oh, somehow
One of them at it.
ended up in Ikeda's basket, but he could not get the throw off. So that's 5 points for the Renegades. Goanaga, CRB, they have a possible set point. Boy, this kicked right into his basket, huh? I don't know how it even stopped in there.
Yeah, went right over Lalu's basket.
Yeah.
Just no control.
That's one there you may be at risk for holding. Kind of took a while to get the throw off, but didn't have the ball anyway. CRB keeps it on the left side. Backhand comes in high. Past Ikeda. Now the rebote. Turned up at the 8. Goanaga to the inside. Ikeda goes up. Over the top on the return, but Goanaga moves in, cuts it off, shoots a splitter. Ikeda stops it. The carom by Ikeda.
CRB's going for it.
CRB's got it. Comes over the top. Oh, but the Fireballs have a play. Ikeda over the top again. Goanaga makes a nice scoop. Lalu now into the backcourt, I think. Stopped by CRB. Now back in the front. Outside placement. And scores.
My.
Had a play on it, but just tipped. So here we are, tied up at 5-5. The Fireballs win it. Match is over. Game day ends in a tie. If the Renegades win it, we go to a 3rd set. And the Renegades could still win the full point of the game day. A lot on the line here, Stu. Won a majority of the 5-5 points today, and looking to add one more here are the Renegades to push it to a 3rd set. CRB handles that serve. Backhand coming in low. Lalu up at the 7. He powers it. But it kind of died off the front wall. Goanaga's got to play. Right back to Lalu, though. Lane cleared. CRB sends it up. Ikeda from the left side. Right along the wall, Goanaga. That one clipped a bit. Ikeda steps up, picks it up. Medium height. Oh, but Goanaga takes it blindly overhead, then powers it. Wall to wall, Robote for Lalu. Turn two walls, but it's off the court. Third set coming up in just 2 minutes. Goanaga and CRB win it 6-5.
I'd say exactly what this match deserves. A third set?
Absolutely right, Stu. And man, I mean, these 5-5 points, now the last 4 have gone the Renegades' way. It's the first set of that Goanaga-Arutia match. CRB in set 2. Kosheri to Migarena in set 3, and now they're in set 2 to force a third set. So not just, winning those points. It's not like it's the first set. I mean, winning those 5-5 points down a set with the match on the line. They've come up clutch today, and that's always been the story with the Renegades. You can just never count them out. They're down in the standings, they'll move up, down in a match, got some firepower, and they just keep on fighting.
As long as they got CRB, they're in good shape.
Well, today certainly seems to be the case.
Is he a 5?
He's a 5, yes.
He's a 5.
Moved up from Division 6 last season, played a majority of his career with the Devils, and they froze him as long as they could. I mean, he reached his term limit, and they had to, he went back in free agency, was picked up by the Renegades in the draft, and up a rank.
I mean, as a 5 or 6, as a front quarter, that I see, but you put him in the back quarter, he just ups divisions.
Yeah.
I mean, he's...
And I think tonight, I mean, this might be the best he's played this year, too. I mean, he looks so comfortable. He's made a ton of catches, and, this is a 4-1 Lalu and Ikeda team. This is one of the toughest teams you're going to face in this division, maybe the most power you're going to see up there off the serve, and CRB's just stepped in and played his role, done it well, and ho-hum, kind of like CRB,
Robote Analytics, do they
Tell
track him separately as a front quarter and a back quarter?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
Well, between divisions, so they have the stats.
Okay. Curious.
Yeah. What are you curious on? Maybe we can answer that for you right here, Stu. Maybe we have the answer in front of us.
I'm sure you do. I'll keep it to myself.
All right, that's okay. Next week we'll get it out. Third set, players making their way out there. Again, same thing holds true. If Renegades win this match, they will win the game day. Fireballs win the match, it will end in a tie. Boy, this is a big point, and you got to imagine the other 4 teams probably watching pretty intently too with how this last match shakes out. All the Renegades have to do is we saw, what was it, last season? They just got into the playoffs as the 3rd or 4th seed, and they went all the way, won a championship. So just got to get in, and they can do some damage.
I can't see the Warriors watching right now. They're like in a cage fight match somewhere.
That would make more sense, right?
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third set, ready to begin. There's a serve. We begin with an ace by Lalu. Great start here to our third set. Fireballs on the board first. Hard serve, CRB's got this one from the 11 line, high to the inside. Ikeda backs up, makes the catch. Goanaga to the outside. Ooh, Lalu read it at the last moment. His carom is in, and it scores. 2-0 lead for the Fireball.
Cannot take any lead for granted. Momentum with the Fireballs right now. They need to keep making these catches and throwing these shots.
Catch inside, Ikeda takes it off the sidewall, backhand coming up. Now Goanaga. Shoots one low and hard while Lou steps up, makes a nice play. Big backhand, that's coming away out. Goanaga just didn't get out there. Turns it inside, Ikeda set up, makes the left side save. All brought in on the quick bounce. Going to the outside, Lalu in position, turns it.
Look at Goanaga.
Goanaga though, running into the side wall, no fear there, makes the catch. Ikeda sends it up high. CRB lets it drop. Goanaga goes down to a knee to make that save. Now Ikeda from the 10. Forehand crossing, CRB ducks. Goanaga sends it inside. Now CRB, soft touch. Right back to Lalu. Lotte comes shooting out. Goanaga sweeps it off the ground right to the middle of the court. Lalu, there's a carom. It's in and it scores. Right side working, builds a 3-0 lead in our third set.
Beautiful carom by Lalu.
That right side has really been working for him. Ikeda goes into the wall, makes the catch right side. Goanaga comes all the way back, just kind of lays it up. Ikeda waiting for it. Same spot, just beyond the 11. Floats one up. Goanaga steps back. Long cortada. Oh, Lalu reached it at the last second. Stops it. Now long rebote. Goanaga up at the 7. Plays it to the middle of the court. Costado, it's a drop shot. Got the first bounce, not the second. Lalu just flicked it up, though. There's a risk of holding. Now CRB from the back. Ikeda shoots one inside, CRB all alone, great control. Lalu, 2-wall.
Stopped.
To Costado, stopped on the outside. Carambola scooped
Oh,
up, and
into the pad.
Costado return in the pad. The pad is bad. First point for the Renegades in set 3.
2 great catches back-to-back, one by Goanaga, one by Lalu. Lalu's try to kill it. Centered into the pad.
That serve is low. It's an ace. Missed in the corner. That cuts the deficit to just 1.
We know Goanaga has that serve. Broke it out there.
Hard serve, Ikeda's got it on the right side. Shoots it over Goanaga's head. CRB handles off the side wall. Now Ikeda. Right side to the inside. CRB reaches up. Little backhand. Right to Lalu, though. Oh, Goanaga goes flying into the sidewall. Cuts it off. Now Ikeda from the 12. Shoots it over his head. It's caught again by Goanaga. There's a long drop shot. Lalu's got it. Goes down to the inside. CRB, what a scoop. Nice control on the backhand return. Catch inside, Ikeda from the 11. CRB drops it, clean miss. Ikeda, though, stays with the play, saves the rebote, pushes Goanaga back to the 10 line on the outside. Tough one again.
What a rebote save by Ikeda.
Goanaga's moving up. Philo, scoop
What a
by
catch.
Lalu. Interference has been ruled. The point will be replayed. So the call of the judge was
The chief judge has indicated the point will be replayed. It's 2-3. Goanaga serves.
Yeah, I mean, Goanaga was just right in the throwing lane there, so Lalu was hesitant to make the throw. That's why you see the interference granted.
That
in
is,
that case.
per our interference rules as written, the player has to have a free lane to throw the ball.
Lalu from the 7, powerful backhand. Robote comes shooting out by Goanaga. And it's tipped. 3-3, we are tied up.
Yeah, some of the players had the idea that, you got to get out of the way, and sometimes you just can't. Absolutely the right call.
Hard serve crossing, Ikeda takes it in. CRB from the 11, backhand dropping low, Lalu. Low runner, but right to Goanaga. Goanaga puts it on the wall, Ikeda ducks, Lalu goes to the floor, but Goanaga moves in, cuts it off up high, then a drop shot follows, and it scores. The Renegades have come all the way back. They've taken a 4-3 lead into our 3rd set.
Goanaga has maintained his focus throughout, done a really, really good job. Ikeda showing maximum respect to Lalu. Goanaga here, though. Perfect drop shot.
The serve is an ace. That brings it to 5 points. Possible set, possible match, possible game day point, all for the Renegades here. Got a couple of them.
If you're the front quarter, you don't want to be under so much pressure that you're going to pick at a serve that's going to be difficult. Good catch.
Ikeda opens up low with the backhand. Ooh, Goanaga wastes no time, shoots a splitter. It's stopped outside. Lalu comes back, it scores on the cortada. That's now 4 for the Fireball, still going.
Lalu makes a terrific catch, gathers himself, makes sure he maintains control, rifles one back. That's scored. Let's see what he does with the serve here. Let's see what Goanaga does with the serve here.
Hard serve, CRB backs up, handles beyond the 13. Ikeda takes it off the sidewall, floats one up. CRB. Backhand got away, but it does clear. Robote turned by Lalu. Can't get it past Goanaga though. It's a play overhead. Left side Robote dropping. CRB back at the 13. Over the top, Lalu looking to attack. He cuts it off. Last one from the 6. CRB clean miss on the jump. Robote saved by Goanaga. Another one coming right up the middle. Goanaga just does get out there, fires it inside, back to Ikeda. Comes over the top, looking for the bounce.
Tough
CRB takes it in between the 12 and 13 line. Tough one, dropping into the corner. Quick turn by Goanaga. Lalu thought about it. Ikeda from the back. Over the top again. Medium height on that bounce. CRB handles back in the corner. High and hard. Right side. Now Goanaga steps in front of it, makes the save. Lalu goes up. From the 7 line, blasted. This comes flying off the back wall, turned up the middle. Ikeda now with the forehand. Goanaga. Robote high off the front wall. Lalu able to attack, cuts it off, keeps it low. This comes shooting out. Literally nothing on that Robote, but it's in play.
Oh, off the tip.
And it scores for the win. Point, set, match, and game day, all going the way of the Renegades. They take it 6-4 in the 3rd and final set. But what a day it was, Stu. We'll be back with Goanaga and CRB in just a few moments.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the Sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Let's take a look at that game day score now. What a day it was for the Renegades, coming back in that sixth and final match as well, winning the game day 4-2. You see how it affects the standings. We'll take a look at that later, but now moving up into a tie for second place. We are over here in the cage with our winners, Goanaga and CRB, guys. What a match that was, going all the way to a third set. The Renegades were fighting all day long. Where does that mentality come from within this team?
Well, I think that we have a good start this season, but then we have some tough game days. We have to continue fighting like we did today. He played an incredible match. He was very solid. I tried my best. I did some mistakes at some point, and finally it was so close, but it went for us, and so happy for this win.
Yeah, both of you guys won your 2 matches today. CRB, you look great in the singles, coming back as well. How are you feeling, again, about this transition, moving from front and back pretty consistently all season?
It's just a change of mentality. Every time I'm out there, I got to figure out, okay, now my job is to cover the back wall, play defense. Or if I'm playing in the front, I got to attack, understand how to creep up to catch the ball, and be aggressive.
Awesome, guys. What a win for you guys on the game day, 4-2, and you get a full point in the standings. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at those standings here. Right here with Goanaga, CRB. I mean, you see what it does here. 4-4-3 now, 5.5 points. And also the Renegades have played an extra game day compared to the Chargers, 2 extra game days. So they move up a full point clear and in a pretty good spot here. About the, about 2/3 of the way through the regular season for the Renegades there. We'll be back tomorrow night as we continue on our season. Friday night, a little bit later start time. That's 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be the Devils and the Chargers. We'll see you then, everybody, 7 p.m.
Wonderful.